No! No!
Yeah, you'll be able to hear yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hear that?
Not too
Hell
shabby.
yeah. What's up, guys? Tyler,
What up?
you were talking about chili.
Oh, yeah, dude. Chili. Controversial food. Or whatever.
Find out why here momentarily.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Mind Snacks Podcast. It is Wednesday, February 8th, the year 2023. I'm here in the studio, as always, with my friend Tyler. Tyler, how are you this evening?
Good. Survived surgery.
How was surgery, dude?
I woke up halfway through.
I don't believe you.
Swear to God.
I don't believe you.
Look at my, like, they had to give
Sue
me.
your anesthesiologist.
Hey, that's just it. It was no anesthesia. They just basically gave me 2 injections of whatever medicine, and it knocked me out. And then, or I don't know if it actually knocked me out or if I just blacked out. I don't know. Okay, well, I don't know. Then I was just blacked out, I guess. I don't know what happened. But halfway through the surgery, I like come to and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, they're not done yet. Because I'm under a pile of fucking hot blankets.
What's happening to you
Yeah.
in the surgery?
I had like some lipoma thing on the back of it was like growing into my muscle in the back of my neck.
So
like,
they had to get in you.
yeah, like it was causing it was a bad deal. Like it was causing headaches and like I had a headache for like the last 4 months. It
Well,
was
it's good to see that you're on the backside of that.
Yeah. I woke up and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I'm like, I'm underneath a pile of blankets.
And face down, presumably, like
No, I'm on my side.
Oh,
like,
shit.
yeah, laying on my side because they're working like right up in here, and I'm laying on my side.
Were you
And
still
then-
numb though? You could
Oh,
feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
pressure, but not pain.
Yeah. So I knew they were stitching me up at that point because I could feel them, and then I'm like. The only thing I said was, "Man, you guys listening to some bangers out there?" Because they had like some '80s song playing, and then they're like, "Are you up?" And they like lift the blanket up, and I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" And then they're like, "We just got it out and they're stitching up. You want to see it?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So they like dangled this thing in front of me, and I'm like, "That's pretty fucked up looking, dude." And then 15 seconds after that, they must have been fucking hitting me with more medicine while I wasn't looking.
Night.
Night, and then I woke up in my room. But yeah, I woke up for I'd say 30 seconds or a minute in the middle of it.
Shoo, and you have full. You remember
Yeah,
that
remember
time.
it. I literally remember
Jeez.
waking up under the blankets, them dangling the thing in front of me, and then
I equate it to you've heard of those horror stories where they'll put somebody out with genuine anesthesia, but they never go like they lose control of their body, but they're awake in their mind the whole time.
oh
They can
yeah,
everything.
feel everything. Yeah,
Yeah, fuck that. That's
yeah.
terrible.
No, I was numb. So, and I don't think what they gave me put me all the way under. I think it just basically blacked me out.
Right.
I should have told them about my tolerance beforehand.
Maybe.
That's on me.
Yeah, that is on you.
You guys might want to double the dosage.
Patrick called me sexy thing in the comments.
Well, you are
Okay.
too.
Okay.
And then he said hi to Ethan and Brand.
How can you
What's
not
up,
say
dude?
sexy to me? Look at this hair, dude.
Yeah.
I don't
You look like
it's the flow.
1860s Confederate general. It's beautiful. Your hair's gorgeous.
Why I have to be
So
Confederate
he's
general?
not the first person to say that.
Well, I got called
I'm
the young
doubling
gay
down.
George Washington. That's different.
Young
dude.
gay
Young
George
gay
Washington.
George Washington.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got your teeth, so I can't go that route.
Yeah.
Weren't his teeth made of wood?
Yeah.
No, false.
No.
False. No,
made
we
of
just
wool.
we just recently did a deep dive on this.
Really?
That's not real?
He had like 30, so we got lied to for the sake of the children. We, he had like 30 sets falsies.
Yeah.
Several of which were made of human teeth.
None of wood.
Not his. None of wood.
Oh,
No,
wow.
horse teeth, cow teeth, human teeth.
Can
Notably,
you imagine motherfucker smiling at you with horse teeth, dude? You're like,
Can you imagine a
"Whoa!"
motherfucker
we gotta-
smiling at you with somebody else's
with
teeth?
somebody else's teeth, right?
I mean, you wouldn't really know at that point, though. Like, it would be weird for him.
They found receipts where he was paying indentured servants of his for their teeth.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. So, like, George Washington, I think.
Through all that, nobody was like, you know what we could use? A device to clean these motherfuckers.
They didn't know, dude. No, like I was watching something like because I inherited my grandpa's coin collection, so like I've been looking at a lot of coins and stuff.
That's cool,
And
though.
apparently, like the first coins minted in because to be a sovereign nation, you have to mint your own coins. You have to mint your own money.
Yeah, you have
to
to
be a
have
sovereign
currency.
nation.
Right.
So apparently, we were supposed to get a silver shipment from France, which was late. So George Washington donated all of his silverware, like all his silver, everything in his house, donated it. And so all the first set of coins is minted out of his silver.
Really?
So they're like, yeah, and they sell for a lot of money.
Can't
I
imagine.
bet.
Yeah, but it's like that's the rumor. Like no one knows if that's true, but that's the rumor because they needed to mint money and they weren't getting their silver shipment from France in time.
Sure.
So he's just like, here, go mint some fucking coins. Apparently they did.
That's how the rich stay rich.
That's how the rich, the rich stay rich. You donate their silver for free.
Our guest in the studio tonight, we have one returning guest.
My money.
One returning guest, Mr. Brandt.
up,
What's
dude?
up, dude? How you doing?
Doing good.
And joining us tonight, Ethan, co-worker of Brandt, amazing guy, brought us a bottle of bourbon.
I have fooled you.
You, yeah? Are you
Amazing guy. I don't
are you
know
an
about
asshole?
No, the bourbon spiked.
It's
More
already
bourbon?
It's already alcohol.
You know that thing where he woke up
Yeah, I
halfway
did.
through that surgery?
Yeah.
You ain't
Ain't-
waking
ain't
up.
happening, dude. Hey, did you guys use 2 or 3?
Right. If you didn't use
I
enough
just noticed that
fruit
they
bees.
each had a camera.
No comment.
Yeah, I did some extra work tonight instead of sharing a camera.
That's
I
pretty
was
sick.
like,
I just
That's
now
cool.
put all
We
that
we can
together.
use the other camera. Usually, what I've been doing we have 2 guesses. I'll put them just in the same camera,
Yeah.
like sit next. And I was like, nah, tonight we'll try something different.
I like it. Looks good.
So
Tina
yeah.
me.
And of course,
Yeah, Joe.
of course, you're right there, but right there
Last
in
week.
front of
Last
Octavius.
But when I do,
Don't forget him in the background.
Oh yeah, dude.
stay thirsty, my
boy.
friend.
Yeah.
I heard someone. I heard about something about someone with like the real name Octavius.
I'm sure somebody's name.
No. But it
Octavius.
was like, and it made me think of him. But I should not think of that guy when I hear Octavius.
Thanks to this podcast,
Yeah.
you will now.
Yeah, I think it was another coin thing, and they were talking about like Caesar and all that
I was
shit.
gonna say
like,
real Roman.
Yeah,
Octavius.
yeah, and they said Octavius. And I'm like, you mean that fucking cardboard cutout in Harvard? Like that guy, that same guy who was there?
I don't think so.
Was you
I
in-
don't think so.
Was he in Rome with the sombrero, dude?
But it could definitely.
Yeah,
No, probably not.
dude, look at him. He looks. Look that look. He was in Rome, dude. He had a brothel coin right in that.
Yeah, he
jacket
was in
pocket.
Rome.
Right in that jacket pocket, right
with
there.
with the red jacket, sombrero, and a bottle of beer.
Yeah, dude.
he was definitely in Rome.
Dang, I should have brought some Dos Equis, especially
Yeah, dude. Except I don't know why they gave him a cutout with that amber shit.
the amber one.
Yeah,
The
Yeah,
green
it's-
bottle, so much more appealing. you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
the green bottle just looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, Dos Equis Locker is where it's at. dude.
It is. It's delicious.
Right on. Well, Tyler, you have. We'll start. There's a lot to talk about tonight for a show that didn't have a whole lot of plan. Suddenly we've got to talk
started
about
planning
chili.
at 4:00.
We got to talk about chili.
Yeah.
I saw a TikTok on the drive out here.
Really?
I saw a TikTok that
You're watching TikToks when you're driving?
my wife sent it to me. I have to watch them
Yeah, that's
right away.
rules.
Right away. And
rules.
I
Marriage
must
rules.
react in
True
some
that.
way.
True. Yeah, I can see it.
But if I
Allie,
said-
Allie gives me hell all the time because I never watch anything she sends me.
But if I send her a TikTok, she doesn't watch it.
I send Allie stuff and she's like, "Is this what it feels like to have someone actually watch your videos?" I'm like, "Ouch."
Ouch. That does hurt.
I mean,
My
I watch
wife
her
will
sometimes,
just-
but she sends me like she'll send me like 10 in a row. Like I watch like the first 2, I'm like, okay, that's it. That, yeah, like you're done now. Just save
My
it.
wife will have nights where she's communicating through TikTok. Like she's trying to tell me something with the TikTok.
You have to
she's
guess.
sending.
It's like fucking looking at hieroglyphics. Like, what do you want me to know?
Right. Just say it. No, she will not. She doesn't watch my TikToks because, and I quote, "You're a little older than I am, and things that are funny to you aren't funny."
Oh yeah, yeah.
As if that doesn't cut deep.
It cuts pretty deep for you, I guess.
100%.
Why? I mean, she could have worded it a little different.
She could have, but she didn't. And it's painful.
It's painful, yeah.
So
Lessen the blow, dude.
between the, I don't know why today you were just like, I don't know, what snacks should we provide? Let's go to Taco Bell and buy everything.
Well, I mean, I was on their app because I'm
Yeah.
like, I wonder what Taco Bell's got, and then I seen like a groups thing, and I'm like, we're gonna have a group, dude.
group.
We, might as,
gonna
well,
have a
we
group.
might as well test it out.
Yeah, sure.
And there's only 2 options in the group thing. We got both of them.
Right. And
Well, I mean, there's variations of 2 options, but
you did what to the tacos?
no lettuce.
You're the fucking man.
The beefy 5 layers still got the 5 layers though.
Okay, that's fine. I'll
I didn't
stay
know.
away from those.
I didn't know if you would eat the 5 layers because I didn't remember which layer you didn't like.
I think it's just sour cream that I don't care for.
You have
Okay.
a lettuce problem?
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
You
I don't.
like-
I
you
don't.
like-
I don't like almost anything.
Yeah, yeah.
I have the
Yeah, yeah.
palate of a toddler.
Yeah.
That's
Dino
a real
nuggets,
thing.
Mac
Yeah,
and
I
cheese.
don't-
If you
I
want to
don't
talk
like
about
almost
a palate
anything.
of a toddler, my 1.5-year-old will eat this table.
He'd eat a person.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
kid, would eat a,
No,
that kid would
dude.
eat a
My
whole
nephew,
ass person.
he was
See, here's the thing. I would probably eat this table as well, but no lettuce.
yeah,
lettuce on the
Absolutely
table.
not.
my nephew,
Keep it going.
he was helping my brother cook soup or something. Like he has to put ingredients in and he has to do it all. Like my brother basically just gives it to him like whatever. He's like, this is what I've resorted to. Like I just have to do this or else he just melts down. I'm like, okay,
He won't eat it.
no. And if he makes it, dude, he fucking eats it and everything. He loves it.
Wow.
He like had sour cream on his fingers and he like licked it off and he just like looked down and just put his whole fucking hand in the sour cream thing and pulled a fistful of it out and put it in his mouth and was just like, you know, the look you get right before you throw up. Like he had that look on his face and he was looking at me and I'm like, we ain't gonna do this.
Not here.
And then he ate it and went back for more. I'm like, after all that dramatic fucking, you're gonna eat it some more? He did.
He was testing his limits,
fucking
man.
kid, dude.
I found him.
Yeah. And I ate the soup after he finger fucked every ingredient. I had to, dude. You can't. Yeah, I mean, when he's fucking, you can't turn him. You can't. They'll crush his hopes and dreams, dude.
Yeah,
Sure.
true.
He might grow up to be Gordon Ramsay now that I ate that soup. You don't
I
know.
won't. I won't drink after my daughter, and it.
I won't drink after him, dude.
It
'Cause it's
literally.
not really. It's
it
more of
pains
a.
her so much
Yeah.
that I won't drink after her.
Yeah.
And
I
the
mean,
reason I won't drink after her is because every time she takes a drink of something,
More of it goes back in.
she pulls the drink away from her face, and there's always like this string of slobber
coming back.
that
yeah.
goes, and I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's like, you can have the rest of my coffee. I'm like, I'm
Nah.
good.
like
I'm good.
Cade.
She's so sweet. God, I
Cade-
love her so much.
Cade, when he drinks something, his turns into like more of a suspension than a liquid after that point because there's like just like, okay, not drinking that. You get a little protein probably, whatever's in there. God knows what it is.
If you don't hit me with those fucking tacos real
yeah,
soon,
yeah.
I'm gonna throw a fit.
Okay, here. I think this is the taco pack.
Yeah.
Oh
You guys are hungry. I mean, I don't know that
Oh,
we.
yeah.
I don't know who we warned. There's a dog back
Was
there
that a
tonight.
dog?
Yeah.
I'm like, did we just hear that on whatever we were watching?
making eyes with the pup.
Then I realized.
Oh,
we
is
were
he back
watching-
there right there?
So do
Making
you,
eyes?
Do you guys want tacos or we have soft tacos? We have 4 hard tacos and we have beefy 5-layer.
So we
burrito.
thought
good.
Tyler,
Dealer's choice.
Tyler apparently
You must
thought
eat a
that
taco.
Since we never get
This is
Taco
mine
Tuesday.
snacks.
Since we never get Taco Tuesday because we do this show on Wednesday, we might as well steal Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, wet burrito Wednesday. Let's go.
Let's get it. Let's get it. I love being in a position where we can just throw tacos and burritos across the table at each other. I didn't realize I wanted that in
There's-
life until
there's
just
sauce
now.
in here.
Now,
You guys like sauce?
yeah, I'll do
Is that ultimate
sauce.
freedom?
What kind of
The
sauce?
hot-
Right. Like,
Oh yeah.
I don't know what level of income you're on, but
probably
I can
send
throw burritos across the room with
You
my
want- You
friends.
want any sauce, Ethan?
Oh yeah.
What kind?
Did you get Diablo?
I got every
got
sauce.
Diablo.
You fucking wild
surprised
man.
me.
He is a wild dude.
Yeah.
You know,
Roulette.
I
Roulette right there. Sauce roulette.
before you came in here with all these beefy 5-layers, I would have considered myself a Taco Bell savant, but I don't think I've ever had a beefy
5-layer?
5-layer. Yeah.
If you've never had a 5, are you okay?
My thing got caught underneath.
Oh,
I saw Ethan kick it.
Yeah, dude. The beefy 5-layer is. I don't even know what the 5 layers are.
I have no idea. Are there 5?
Yeah.
so there's beef, beans, sour cream, nacho cheese, and there's one more layer. I can't remember what it is.
Is it the tortilla?
It might be.
Could be. That'd be some real Taco Bell shit.
Yeah. No, take a bite and see if you can count. I mean, you probably have to eat the whole thing and add the layers up because you know.
Right.
You know all the
Fact.
sour creams on one end.
Yeah.
It 100% is.
You
I
know
can
all the
feel it.
sour creams on one end. So, Brent, we spent some time getting to know you about a month ago, or a little more. Ethan, we don't know a whole lot about you, man.
That's probably best stay that way.
So
You come to the wrong place for that.
I know you're
National
married.
man of mystery, dude.
I know you're married,
Yep. Married
and your wife's delightful.
3 years.
Yep,
4 years. Almost 4 years.
4 years. Kids,
3.
3 children.
3.
Wow. Like since you've been married, or did you start before you got married?
No, so I have a 12-year-old stepdaughter.
Oh, okay.
And a 3-year-old and a 1.5-year-old.
Okay, so 2 though since you've been married.
Correct.
Like you didn't even take time to enjoy newlywed, and you just got at it.
No, let's get it done.
Let's get it done.
Run it in.
Yeah.
I don't know
Wow.
if that's the right way to say it. Just run it in.
I mean, that was part of the
Whatever.
process.
Get after it.
You just got to go. Just got to dig that moat.
Right on. And you guys work together. Well, we don't talk about work.
I don't know if you really call what we do work.
3 beautiful years together, man.
I feel the same way.
Coming
Is it-
up.
is it
Yeah,
3?
I'm coming on 3 with Kenny in like a month or 2-3 weeks actually.
Yeah, I think this summer for me will be 8.
Yep,
8.
tenured.
Wow.
Well, 8 since I came back.
Right. Yeah, you were summer help.
Yeah, off and on. That's how I paid through college.
And you guys are like part of the leadership now, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Like, from what I gather, the table I wait on Fridays is pretty much the big dogs, right?
Well, there's a couple of Chihuahuas and a couple of big dogs.
Okay.
I would lean more towards us being the smaller dogs, but we're dogs, you know.
Right. Right.
Yeah, dude, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
The bosses were actually in today.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
Hung out with me
Yeah.
a little bit.
Heard
today.
about that.
Yeah,
Heard about that.
We were
So
we were informed and
what I have
made
to
to be jealous.
What I have to ask is, last week we spoke of a dry February situation
Yeah.
that you two are up to. Now,
No, I,
You said-
I was never part.
He was never a part of
agreed
it.
to that.
you never you're just in support.
So this
I
was
never
mine.
supported
Because
that.
I most certainly gave you a Coke.
Yeah. But not that uncommon for EG to
Right.
go Coke on a Friday. Sometimes he surprises us, and it's like cracking open a walnut. You're not sure if it's going to be a rotten
Yeah, dude.
nut in there or a fresh nut.
There's a lot of times I've served you a Coke, but it's been a while.
Yeah, I'm probably
so it was
the
maybe a
most
solidarity
willing-
move on his.
I'm probably the most willing to say no
Okay.
or to
Abstain.
That's probably fair.
abstain. Abstain
fair.
is the best word.
Yeah.
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 I'm
How are you doing with it? Now,
So,
obviously
I'm-
tonight you said
I'm doing poorly. So okay, I'm a Cincinnati Bengals fan.
man.
I bleed those team colors, right?
right.
Lifelong. And when I decided I was going to do a sober February, I had said I will have an exception night, and that is if the Bengals win the AFC Championship and progress to the Super Bowl. On the Super Bowl night, I'm going to drink because I can't do that sober. My mind, I would go to a cardiac arrest at some point.
his heart's not strong.
So Bengals aren't going.
I can't handle it.
Bengals aren't going. I'm going to partake in the game, but I could give a shit less who wins that Super Bowl as long as it's not the Chiefs, you know. But I don't care to drink during it. So I said my exception day is now. The Minus Snacks podcast. So
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That
Wow.
Diablo sauce tastes a little. It tastes like.
the Diablo. It's reminiscent of like a table sauce you'd get at a Mexican joint. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I mean it's not like super hot. I mean it's got some heat, but it's not super hot.
yeah.
but it's like
It's different.
tastes a little thyme in there. I feel like,
Maybe
Maybe.
it's
kinda
not
weird.
as hot as the blueberry shit.
dude. That thing made my teeth loose. It was so fucking hot. You ever eat something so hot your teeth feel like they're gonna fall out?
That was the shit you guys had in here like a week before I came on last
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost died that night.
We should do a hot sauce episode and get some
Another one?
nasty shit. Yeah.
This
Oh,
would
yeah,
be
we
the
got some nasty.
This would be
shit.
the third one, and I didn't participate in the first one.
I still have the blueberry stuff,
Fuck that blueberry stuff.
dude.
I'm so intrigued. Actually,
It's
I
fun.
love
It
it.
is-
I drink that hot shit.
It is so fucking hot, dude.
Dude, it's unreal.
And it was
it
just a hot sauce, or was it like a
immediate,
barbecue, or
or-
was it? I
No,
can't
no, it
remember.
was just my boss made it. It's just like a hot. It was just a hot sauce. So he smoked like a bunch of Carolina Reapers,
Yeah.
and I don't know what else he all put in it, but he did that. It's got a lot of Reapers in it.
How was the taste? I mean, it was
It
tasty.
tastes
right?
good. Like it has good
It
flavor.
just hurt you deep.
Dude, it hurts you deep.
So the flavor, right? The flavor was
flavor's
just in
good.
the very beginning, and it's like, okay, this is great. And then the near death experience started.
Yeah, yeah. Like literally,
And I don't do spicy or hot at all.
Right.
my
or
teeth
lettuce.
felt like they were going to
Or lettuce.
fall out.
I thought I did spicy and liked spicy.
Right.
And then he came to work here with me, and I was like, I am
Drink it.
amateur.
You're right.
You're like, get these jalapenos out of here.
So you're a big hot guy.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like actually enjoy it. Like
Oh yeah, enjoy it. Like
can't wait to find something
I
hotter
don't-
than anything you've ever had.
Not necessarily that
Okay.
level, right? Because that's silly. I've had things that I don't. I've had things that like it will make you sick immediately. It's so hot, you know, and that's not fun.
Dude, I was at a
But
party.
like B-Dubs Blazing Wings, I'll tear those down by the dozen, not break
Yeah.
a sweat. I just enjoy
I got
them.
a friend like that too.
Yeah.
I was at a party once, and they had bread, and they had they had like some of that extract or whatever. It's like 9 million Scovilles,
Yeah. Fuck.
and they put that on the bread, and they were like walking around, and everyone's going to eat at the same time, and like whatever. I thought it was like homemade barbecue sauce or some shit because it's like dark.
Right.
I'm like, whatever, dude. I'm like, I'll try whatever you got, and I like, fuck, and I'm like, they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, bad.
I made
deal.
a mistake.
Bad. As soon as I swallowed it, I'm like, fuck. Luckily, you guys got some more Bush Light, dude, because I'm about to need it.
I'm about to have to drink all of it. I had a buddy that had some stuff
Bad
he ran
time.
around when he was a young man. It was called like Devil's Spit or something like that. And it was somewhere up in that range, high million Scoville units, you know.
It's just not necessary.
No, and it says Devil's Spit, right? Like, so that can go one of two ways. It can be generic.
Yeah.
You could call that hot sauce Devil's Spit, and someone would be like, oh, yeah, it's kind of hot. Or it's gonna fucking hurt you.
Well, like
Right.
Famous Dave's has a devil spit, and it ain't nothing. I mean,
Right.
it's a little spicy, but it ain't nothing.
Right.
But
I
you see
saw-
like a
I
little
saw-
bottle this big that says devil spit on it. You don't fuck
exactly.
With
If it's small quantity, so I was getting at small volume, that's gonna fucking hurt you.
Yeah.
When I saw Ultimate Retribution in the form of a hot sauce prank once, he used a little bit of that Devil's Spit, just a teeniest little bump of a drop in a guy's chili, and it wrecked the guy. Well, he managed to get it on his hands somehow, you know, whatever. And I think he was a habitual ass crack scratcher, because like an hour later
Oh,
he was
shit.
he was outside underneath the whip of a spigot, an outdoor spigot, bare assed, both hands on his cheeks, like, you know, like the Lord intended, water just pouring on his butt.
fuck, dude.
It hurt him. He was out there like 20 minutes.
So
Like
that's
that.
hot sauce hot enough to burn your skin.
Skin.
Like, what the fuck is the point of that?
I don't know, dude. That it can be enjoyable to eat.
Can't be.
I've seen a friend of mine puts this stuff. The guy that owned the Nashville Fudge Kitchen way back when made hot sauce, and he had this stuff called the Bomb. And a guy I worked with put some on his finger, and then he licked it off, and he was hot as shit, but it left a mark on his finger.
When something's that fucking hot, dude.
It's not necessary.
There's a lot of acid in that.
Yeah.
It's not necessary. There's no
Like,
reason to do
I've
that.
eaten stuff so hot that my asshole is gonna pack its bags and move off of me if I do that again.
I'm out of here.
We're out.
We quit.
Yeah, like I'm just sitting there like, oh god, like I feel like Harry off Dumb and Dumber when he's in there to eat, after Lloyd feeds him all the laxatives. Like just going fucking ham. That's what I feel like when I'm in there. And I'm like, and I just feel like it's never gonna stop.
That's called a reverse Superman.
Then when it stops, a reverse Superman. When it stops, dude, I'm like, whew, I'm never gonna eat hot sauce again. I'm sorry, buddy, I didn't mean that. Then 2 weeks later, here it goes again.
Here we go.
Boy, 30 is a motherfucker, because I used to be able to eat, even if it pained me bad, you know, in my mouth or whatever. And, you know, whatever, no big deal. I process that. I move on. 32 years old. This brand is different.
You're like, I ate
It's
that.
never
I'm
the
down
next
for 2
day.
days,
It's
dude.
never the next day or immediate. It's like 2 days later. It's surprising. And I hate that. That's
Dude,
the worst part about it.
Like the thing with that, we ate all that hot sauce on here, and like recently, the hot shit I've been eating I haven't been feeling it on the other side.
It didn't
Like,
bother me an ounce.
it ain't.
kidding.
It's like I don't know what it is, but it hasn't been coming out.
Yeah.
maybe all
Your
natural.
ass's taste buds are just numb now.
I think
it
so.
hurt.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
yeah. There's no feeling down
Your
there anymore.
ass's taste buds.
Ass buds.
That's
I have no feeling down there anymore.
what?
It's from hot sauce.
Yeah. I totally ate something real hot one time.
My goodness.
Rob still has his.
Yeah, he does. Didn't he get me some one time?
This shit by Steve-O is supposed to be very hot.
Oh yeah, and hot sauce never has like a regular name. It's like burn your fucking testicles off in 2 seconds, fucking hot or something. It's like
right.
wow, dude, that's a pretty original name.
I can't just call it like, Steve's hot sauce.
Yeah, I got my asshole raped by this hot sauce. It's like why would you put that on a bottle? But they ain't lying.
Aren't you going to buy it?
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
why
gonna
they
buy
do
like,
it.
dude, you'll never guess the name of this hot sauce. Let's eat it.
It's ass blaster. I know it is.
Yeah, let's eat it. Nah, let's not eat it, please. Yeah, dude, it's. I can do some hot, like in the mouth hot, but when it gets in my fucking guts, dude.
See some shit here. We got Shane Poole says Brant is sexy too.
I love you, Shane.
Yeah. Patrick says you're always getting poked and prodded and setting yourself on fire. That was one time.
Yeah, it happened once.
And I'm pretty sure I was responsible.
I'm glad you finally take responsibility for that.
Yeah.
I've been
It
harboring.
was my
that.
fault.
Yeah, I've been harboring that guilt.
Do you guys know that story?
I heard it last time, I think.
I was getting ready to ask.
Is this the
you
dick
mean
out? This
lit
is
on
dick out
fire
story, right?
in physically or
So-
lit on fire like
No.
I got-
Physically.
verbally?
Physically.
I got lighter fluid on my pants,
And
and I'm like, dude, the only way to get this out is you just like
Tyler grabbed a towel, and I was like, dude, that's not how you get lighter fluid off your shorts.
And they weren't like shorts,
And we
They were
weren't,
they were
like,
Columbia
sober.
like dry fit shorts, so they're like they're plastic.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some kind of nylon.
Yeah, and you know what happens to
Polymer.
that when you catch it on fire?
It melts.
It disappears. It don't even melt. It just goes away.
Yeah.
You know what's underneath them shorts?
Underwear.
Yep. Luckily, they didn't burn through
Luckily.
The first time.
the first time. Yeah. I still have that at home. We're gonna hang it on that wall right there.
You said that. You said that it's been a month now.
It's been a while, yeah.
I said it in the old house,
Yeah,
But I
back
still-
when, in my like bachelor pad studio, he
but
said
I still
that.
have the pants.
You gotta
Yeah.
get those
They're in
up
my
there.
garage. I need to bring them in. Allie's gonna throw them away one day. I said, "Don't you fucking do it." We were cleaning my garage out, and she found them. I'm like, "No." She's like, "Why you need these?" I'm like, "Don't ask."
Don't ask.
Gotta get all a mysterious voice.
Just sorry the swelling went down.
Yeah, I wish the swelling would have stayed. I'm still looking for one of them bees to sting it. You know, they say like a bee sting, it
Yeah,
can
that
permanently be
stays
swollen.
forever.
Yeah,
Boy, I don't know if I'm ready.
I'm about to go find a hornet's nest after this.
So I'm gonna lay on it. I'm gonna go find that nest of ground hornets. and
Yeah,
lay
dude.
down.
Good night.
Stomp around, piss them off a little bit.
So you said we had to talk about chili.
Yeah, that's what I made tonight at home. Made some.
You made chili.
Let's get into that.
Allie wanted-
now-
Allie wanted chili this week.
When you talk about chili, does chili have noodles in it?
Not my chili.
Okay.
Yeah,
How do you make your chili?
meat, beans, and then whatever else I feel like throwing in it. But meat and beans are like like meat, beans, and then tomato, like sauce, juice, paste, whatever. Like usually all three of those.
Yeah.
But like that, and then beans and meat.
That's chili.
Yeah.
So like the chili we have at Ziggs.
Basically that. Yeah, yeah.
It's chili.
Yeah.
You can even get a little bowl with chili and throw like some green peppers,
Yeah,
or some
yeah.
onions in there.
I had
shallots.
I had green pepper. I had green pepper at home. I'm like, I thought about doing that, but I'm like, I just didn't want to put the effort in chopping it up. I had some jalapenos. I thought about putting those in there, but like, I just wanted to be easy. Just throw it all in the pot and let it go. But
Ethan, you a chili guy?
Oh yeah.
You make
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Or-
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
he looks like a chili guy, dude. He's got that look. He looks like a fucking chili guy. Like he's got a secret fucking recipe.
The
Dude.
problem I got with
No,
it is he looks like a spaghetti noodle chili guy.
Yeah, dude. No.
There's no way you are.
I'm no. I don't make it the same way twice in a row.
okay, yeah.
I change up every single
I
time.
usually do that,
It
too.
could be.
I have the basic stuff.
Will throw noodles in,
Yeah.
but usually at the end.
I think the only real taboo I have is spaghetti noodles. It doesn't belong in chili.
I don't like
Elbow
that.
macaroni, that's chili mac. I'll make chili mac. Cool. I'm fine with that.
No spaghetti noodles, huh?
I have an uncle who does
And nothing.
like small like chopped up potatoes, and it's fire.
Yeah.
love
Okay.
People do
Potato
that.
chili. Somebody was
Yeah.
telling me about this the other day.
Yeah,
Said it was
some
fire.
people
Maybe
do.
it was you telling me that.
It was you and me. We were talking
Yeah,
about.
we were-
You had his chili.
See, we're getting down. We were broing down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Chili's one of
Oh, I
those
did
things. Like,
have his chili. Where the fuck was that?
It's Uncle Keith's chili.
Keith. God, I love Uncle Keith.
Yeah,
Sweet
dude.
man.
Dude, when he cooks, you listen.
Yeah, for sure.
We just witnessed a moment.
we did. Dude. They're gonna remember that forever.
Right.
Yeah, dude. Chili's one of those things. It's like whatever you got around. You just fucking throw it together.
Agreed.
It's like yeah.
See, it pains me that you say no spaghetti noodles. Like I am very much a Cincinnati chili guy.
Right.
I mean, I'll eat like Skyline spaghetti with chili on it, like a
Right.
three-way or whatever.
chili three-way.
But that's like what's made for.
Right. It's a chili mac.
Right.
Like it's more noodle than chili.
I would disagree with that. If you get it, like Skyline's great. I don't want to sound like one of those hipsters. It's like, yeah, I'll get it from Skyline. I know this local spot, but I do know this
Yeah.
local spot
Yeah.
that I go to every time I go to Cincinnati.
See, I've never had it in Cincinnati.
and it's so fucking.
I like Cincinnati. Like I like Skyline chili. I don't know.
I love Skyline.
I assume that's like regular Cincinnati chili, but like
Yeah.
I
It's-
like
it's
a lot
like
of people.
that.
A lot of
It's-
people don't like Skyline chili. I love
Skyline chili is Cincinnati chili, like a
Sweet.
McDonald's Big Mac is
like-
a homemade burger.
Yeah. It's
You know what I
fair.
mean?
It's fair.
Same.
Very fair to say. Now there are a bunch of little Dutch spots and shit.
Hell yeah, there
that,
are.
That just blow. I mean, that chili's different. though.
Hell yeah.
It's different. But
Really?
It's a little.
but-
It's
but
different.
it's that
but-
Dutch chili. Period. It's sweet. It's got a little sweet
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? It's good though.
and a lot of people will go back and forth whether it's chocolate or cinnamon.
Yeah.
It really just depends on where you are.
Where you
Yeah.
are.
It depends on who's cooking it and if it's good.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like,
That's fair.
Sure.
Is it
But then
better?
there's
Does it
what
taste
is it?
good? Yes.
Gold Star. Gold Star chili is another big one in Cincy.
It's a big one, but again, it's the same thing. Like Gold Star is.
It is that Skyline level of.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
a place-
I need to go there and just try it one time.
There's a place on Hopple Street in Cincinnati called Camp Washington Chili. It's open 24 hours a day, 6 days a week. They're closed Sunday.
Dude, could you imagine eating chili at 3 a.m.? Just fucking.
Anytime you want, dude. And it's got like a steak and shake vibe to it. The whole restaurant does. Like it's like
they have like one
imagine
employee and 800 crackheads.
right. Imagine I've never been in there. I've never been in there at 11 p.m. or 3 a.m.
Yeah, they're like, how am I gonna fire all these
Imagine,
people off?
like, and seriously, imagine if like it was Steak and Shake and Five Guys, and that's the vibe. Like if you combine those two vibes, that's what it is. Steak and Chicken, Five Guys. Like they've got the signs all over the wall,
I like
endorsed
that.
by who, Regis Philbin this, whatever that. But it's just all night slanging Cincy chili, dude, and it's fire.
Cincinnati's kind of slept on.
It's in the hood. Well, you know why? Because a lot of Cincinnati is in the hood.
Well, you get
Yeah.
north. Yeah, you get like north up on Vine and stuff like that. You're at a bad. If you get anywhere around either one of the universities,
Right.
and you're not on campus.
Yeah,
you're in a
UC
bad
is
place.
not a nice
Stay
place.
on campus.
You're in a
even-
bad place.
Yeah, even Xavier, you don't want to
Yeah.
fuck around outside of the campus of Xavier. That's,
Not nice places.
not.
But my ex-wife was a Cincinnati product.
Yeah, there you
and
go.
So I got the.
product.
Well, I mean,
I like that. That's good.
Yeah, I'm a Columbus, Indiana product
For sure.
Bartholomew County product.
Product of Barco.
Tyler's a fucking Hopian, kinda.
Still a Barco. Still a
Still
Barco.
Barco.
Yeah, still Barco.
Yeah, I say that, but you didn't. Like you went to Hauser, but you grew up in Mount Healthy.
I was born, when I was born, I lived in Hope. And then I moved to Columbus, went to Mount Healthy, went to Central for 7th grade, then went back to Hauser and moved to Hope.
You didn't move to Columbus and go to Mount Healthy. Mount Healthy's in the fucking sticks.
58,
I'm
right?
pretty
Mount
sure
Healthy?
four.
Yeah.
I lived on
counties
Makes
over.
Grove Road.
Oh yeah, you were down in that area then. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Southwest Bartholomew County.
it just
Yeah.
seems like it's so far away. Like,
Boy,
Dude, it's out there.
I
My
remember
bus
playing-
ride, like when I rode the bus to Central from out there, like people are like, my bus ride sucks. It's so long. I'm like, I rode 2 fucking buses, and they were like, I had to ride a bus from way out in the middle of fucking nowhere at like 6 a.m. to Southside, get on a bus there, and then ride that one into fucking town. Like
Right.
I had 2 full ass length bus rides. Like I was like the last person off the bus every night. It's like I had a bus ride, dude. Like 2 hours long.
The bus drivers ran out of hours.
Yeah.
Take a break.
Yeah. They're like, brother, we got to pull over and take a
we got
12.
mandated DOT break.
You got your class B's back here because I'm gonna need someone to take over, brother. But yeah,
Mandated
they like it was a
DOT
long ass
break.
bus ride. Like it sucked ass.
Yeah. I just remember being a kid, and when we played Mount Healthy in basketball, I irony in here, I'm wearing my Smith Sonics hoodie.
are
Thanks,
rocking
Joe
the Sonics.
Compton.
That's cool.
When I played for the Smith Sonics and we played Mount Healthy, I remember the carpet gym and the fact that it seemed like it took a day and a half to get there.
Yep.
Carpet, Jim.
They had carpet on their basketball floor. Now,
Dude, I also remember
probably
driving-
not the case now, or maybe even when you were there.
Oh, when we played out there,
Yeah,
they had
Wait,
carpet.
how old are you?
36.
older than Tyler.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I want
But
to
not
say
older
maybe
than
they
me.
did have carpet in their gym.
I say they had carpet when
Well, but I think they redid it. Like they may have had it when I was young, but I think they redid it at some point because they added a rock wall and stuff in there.
either way.
Yeah, but
Put a rock wall in the gymnasium.
Yeah, dude.
Jeez,
Mount
OP.
Healthy, dude.
I went to T-ville. They gave us bows and arrows.
They're like, here, dude, go play some Cowboys and Indians. You're like, isn't that a little
it's
offensive?
2008, 2016, you can't play Cowboys and Indians anymore.
Cowboys
dude.
and indigenous peoples.
Yeah.
Can't do, yeah, Cowboys and indigenous people.
I always give Allie's like Indian, so I always give her hell about it.
right.
Like, I mean, like she's like her grandma gets Indian casino money. Like they're
That's
that,
what you were telling me.
Like they're feather. Like they're yeah. Like not dot. But
Got
yeah,
more tacos.
she's
How we doing on tacos?
She's that Indian. I think that's them.
That's the taco box.
Yeah, taco box.
yeah, bro.
But yeah, I always give her hell about it though. Like we were in the antique mall. And there's a fucking Indian statue, like some carved wood, like big chief guy. And I'm like, hey, we need to get that and put it in the house. She's like, my people. I'm like, yep.
You ever? Because I would totally do this, and this is probably why my wife will eventually leave me. Do you ever like offer her your totem pole?
No, I've never put it that way.
You going to now?
No. I
Really?
cut it off. Dude, it's like this. Should do some ancient Indian ritual, smoke out of a peace pipe, and murder me in my sleep.
I think it would be important for you to do some research and find one of those ancient native rituals. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then try to perform
yeah,
that
yeah.
for her.
Yeah.
But paint your stick.
I call
like
her
a totem
Pocahontas
pole.
every once in a while.
You know what I mean?
This is why he's been married for a long time, and I have not.
Oh yeah, he's a fucking pro at it.
Yeah,
I am. Yeah.
I'm over here offensive as shit. This guy's like, no, actually do some work and do something fucking nice for her. I'm like, what? I never thought of that.
My nice gesture was painting a penis like a totem pole. But
Wow, still nice.
where do you put the eagle? Top or bottom?
I think it goes on the top.
I gotta think about that. Yeah.
I think it does, dude.
I have to share this.
I'm not a totem expert.
I don't even care how mad Mike and Derek get. I have to share this. We added laugh tracks to Burrow's Applesauce Monday night.
What?
Yeah, we did. We recorded a Burrow's Applesauce episode Monday night called The One with the Laugh Track.
I didn't watch it.
And you should have watched it because, we told you, we literally told you when to laugh.
I didn't watch
You
it.
know what I mean? It was a totally original bit that I created.
There we go. Fucking Zuckerberg's coming after. Now that's enough.
I
dude.
just wanted to do that joke one more time because I dropped it in perfectly Monday night and then I just did it again. I just wanted to use that joke
really
one
good.
more time.
Dude. Zuckerberg's gonna get us.
No, you won't.
You're right. He ain't gonna give a fuck, dude.
Right.
Dude, what about this Chinese spy balloon? Did you see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're like, I've seen so many memes about this shit.
Yeah.
Apparently they were all over the world. Did you see that?
I know two.
There was more than
right?
one balloon?
Yeah, there
Yeah.
was two. There was a Latin America balloon and then ours.
Well, I think there were more like I think there were some in Europe maybe too.
Yeah,
but
I
like,
have no idea.
But
I know that China came out and was like, "Yeah, you fucked up."
no, I think China said they were weather balloons.
Yeah, they did. They said they were weather balloons, and they were like, "Yeah." So here's
Check
what I
out
read.
this meme that I got, and I'll show this real quick. You can
God,
see
dude,
it. It says weather balloon, totally not for spying.
We're totally
absolutely
not for
fucking
spying.
I cried when I
Totally
saw
not for spying.
God, dude.
My brother sent me that, and he was like, "I fucking laughed at this."
Oh my god, dude! I can't like.
not for spying.
Yeah, yeah. They're like, but yeah, China's like they're weather balloons, bro. I thought weather balloons like didn't just float around the fucking world.
Yeah, they just follow the jet stream.
They do.
Well, they
just let it go?
they definitely do, but
They shouldn't be low enough for us to see them.
the one I guess multiples the size of four or five school buses or 3 or 4 school buses with
Yeah, that's not typical.
that's not
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely not
They don't
typical.
have to be that size.
I mean,
Yeah.
talk to like.
Well, I like how we
climate
shot it down after it
universities.
already went over the whole country. They just like waited. Oh yeah, you got all your info, brother. Let's shoot it down in the Pacific.
yeah, well, that was the beautiful thing. They were like, "Wow, we don't want it to hurt anybody,"
Yeah.
But then we're gonna put it down in South Carolina because fuck them.
They
South
could have
Carolina.
put it down in fucking Kansas, dude. You
Sorry.
like
100%.
Sorry,
Well,
Meredith.
they could have put it. Kidding. They could have put it down anywhere in the Central America.
yeah, who lives there? Nobody.
Not a person.
Have you driven
It's
through
the
there?
It's the dead zone.
After you get through Topeka, it's like nothing.
what's left?
to Denver? Yeah. You like get through there, and you're like,
It's
man,
incredible. You're not wrong.
You're like, who lives here?
So real quickly, I'm going to play a TikTok that was probably my favorite thing that came out of this China weather balloon thing. Check this out.
Hey man, did you shoot down my balloon? No, I don't remember any balloon. See, it's just weird because someone definitely popped my balloon. No, that is strange. Yeah, I didn't do it. All right, let's stop doing this. Where the fuck is my balloon? Oh, you mean the one that you denied belonged to you and said it belonged to a civilian entity the entire time it was over our country? Yeah, the Navy's picking it up out of the ocean after we used a $200 million aircraft to shoot it down. It's a balloon. Why did you use... Because overkill's underrated, and when you have the largest defense budget in the world, I can throw missiles at anything I want because I am the biggest in the locker room. So that's how you get down, you make pee-pee jokes. All I'm saying is if you want to go back to using 1920s technology on each other, I'm perfectly fine with that. I'll issue out 1911s and slam-fire shotguns with bayonets. Keep the balloon. Call it a gift. That's what I fucking thought.
I feel like the
balloon, call it a gift.
visual is
Love
so important on that.
Yeah, the visual was
visual.
important, but
Oh my god, it was funny.
unfortunately, I'm glad you got to watch
I
it.
got to see
I
it,
could
yeah.
not. I could not
fucking
show that
thought.
to everyone.
That's
But
good.
the audio was enough, and that
Beautiful.
that was my favorite thing so far to come out of it.
That's the best one.
that and totally not for
Totally.
spying.
yeah, dude. That's
Super
yeah.
fucking racist.
I don't remember what I was watching. Something today. I think I was watching something on. It was like a live trial today. Apparently, like people at Twitter were getting government money to censor people. Did you see that?
Oh, I did see that.
That-
yeah.
Like I didn't even know that was a thing until I was like on YouTube and like there's a trial going on. I'm like, what the hell is this about? And I click on it and it's like, yeah. So apparently, like government officials would like meet with old Twitter people before Elon bought it. And it's like it makes you wonder like if Elon Musk just bought it to expose all these fucking people.
Well, I think he's actually made that claim a time or two.
Really?
Yeah. Well, when he went to Cleveland House day one, he was just like, "I'm firing these people."
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
need to know that there are reasons for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. Well, like I watched that and it's like the people are in court and they're like, or I don't even think it was a court hearing. It was like a
Sure.
whatever.
Congressional hearing.
Yeah, something like that.
congressional, probably.
So they're like talking, they're like, yeah, dude, people would come over and like we took government money to censor certain accounts, like stuff that the government didn't want people talking about on Twitter, and like they would just censor those people.
He aired somebody's dirty laundry real bad on like the blue check marks. There was a bunch of employees that were like, "Yeah, we'll get you a blue check mark, but it's $30K." These people made $200,000 or $300,000 a year just selling blue check marks, verified.
That's
to verify Twitter
crazy.
users.
Fuck,
And
dude.
totally
That worked
worth
in-
it.
Totally worth it, dude.
You know what I mean? If I had 30K
How do I get
laying
that
around, I might use it to get verified
And
on
that's-
Twitter.
Well, now you can just do Twitter Blue for like $8 a month and get a blue check.
Well,
mark.
they say that, but it hasn't launched yet.
I think I saw something about Twitter Blue on there the other day.
No, I think it's real. I
Yeah.
have Twitter, and I think you,
Yeah.
because I think it's 13.
no,
That's
it's a
the
real
original-
thing, but I don't think they've
no,
launched
no,
it
I think
yet.
it's back. I think it's back.
Oh,
I
now
thought
it's
it was
back.
live.
Because
thought it
when
was
I was
live.
on the app, I saw something
You
that
need
said
a
Twitter
Mind
Blue.
Snacks Twitter. Pay
That's
to get the
verified, dude.
verification.
That's
and get
verified.
that
Hell
shit
yeah.
pushing, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Here, we'll
well,
look
here's the
real
thing
quick.
though. If they're gonna go handing out blue check marks for $13, it doesn't mean anything.
You got to get on the
anymore.
front end of it, though, Sean.
Oh, so I'll be cool for like 2 months before
That's right.
everybody else is
That's
like,
exactly
here's
right.
my
No, hey,
13
It's
bucks.
Hey,
$13
you'll
this
be
month,
cool
what's
for
it gonna be
life,
next
dude.
month?
All right. My mom wants to know if
Oh, right here, yeah, Twitter Blue, limited time offer, $11 a month.
after that it's going back up to 30K.
No, I don't know what it goes to after that. You get early access. You post longer videos, see half the ads, rocket to the top of replies, mentions, and searches.
There was some guy on a podcast I listened to the other day, and he was like, "You know what? Totally worth it. I paid. I wasn't verified, pre-Elon. I am now. I paid that 8 or 12 or $15, whatever it is." And he said that his mentions have gone, or just his, I guess, interactions on Twitter have gone from a couple thousand to the tens of thousands.
I think because
Wow.
when you have a blue check mark, people think you're something, right?
Yeah, they think
Well,
you're
not only that,
Well, I
but
think
if you
that-
pay money to Twitter,
Yeah.
the
They're gonna push your
algorithm
shit.
in the app is going to
Make
push
sure
your
that you-
shit harder too.
Yeah, make sure you get that. That's kind of cool though. Like, I mean,
It's cool.
I feel everyone was like, "Oh, he's stupid as fuck for buying Twitter." I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I saw that thing today, and I'm like, man, maybe he just wasted all that money just to do this to these people because he's fucking tired of it.
Can you imagine having, what was it, $49 billion in fuck you money?
No,
Wow.
he's got more than that. He has like 400 billion.
No,
in
I'm
fuck you
saying
money.
that's what he paid for Twitter,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. But he's got all kinds of fuck you money. Like that's like he could just blow that on that.
Right. So what level is your fuck you money when you're like
When you can blow 49 billion.
49?
This is actually a good
Starts
topic.
with a B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually a great topic.
Like me, I'm like couple
everybody's
$100. I'm like whatever.
everybody's definition of fuck you money is different. And I've thought about this in my head forever, and I've never brought it up on a podcast. And now that it's come up, I'm excited to talk about it. What is your individual, Tyler, your definition of fuck you money?
fuck you money.
Yeah.
So like you mean like the money that I just blow on whatever the fuck I want?
Is there a certain amount, or what does the term
So
fuck
like
you money
so,
mean to you?
So my fuck you money is what I call it. So like the thing I go by is I have whatever a couple thousand that
First of
and,
all, do you feel you have fuck you money?
I mean, I'd like to think so. I buy a bunch
Okay.
of dumb shit.
Okay.
But it's like, as long as I have enough money in the bank to where, like, if the most expensive thing in my house fucks up and I can replace it without having to do anything, as long as I have, like, that much of a safety net with a little more, maybe, like, whatever, furnace is 10 grand. Like, you have 12 in the bank. Anything other than that, what you ain't gonna save? You gonna take it to the fucking grave? Like, what if you get in a car wreck tomorrow, dude? All that shit.
Right.
So spend it while you're here.
Sure.
But I'm a firm believer that I have to have a safety net. Like at least means of getting something if something fucks up. But other than that, I don't believe in fucking just stacking up as much money as you can until you
Right.
die. It's like,
I'm the same.
yeah, dude. Like what if you
What
never
about-
get to experience it?
What about you, Ethan?
Oh God.
Your definition of fuck you money?
My definition, or
Yeah.
like,
Your definition.
oh God.
Oh God. He's got kids, dude. They
Yeah, God, they
And
eat
he's a
everything.
reasonably
they think anything they can. They just want it all. But
that's all
Right.
fuck you money.
Yeah,
It's
but
all
you're a
fuck you
reasonably frugal guy. I don't see you make a lot of crazy purchases or throw
I
money
try
out
not
there.
to. I try not to. But I also do a lot of remodels. That spends a lot of
You
money.
do that a
Dude,
lot.
me
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
To me,
it goes quick.
What about you, Brent?
Okay, so I interpret the question a little differently, right? So like when you say what's your definition of fuck you money, I share that same thought or line of thought that you have, right? As long as I can pay for any major issue, as long as I know that I'm comfortable there, I'm good. But I'm also building a house right now, right? So
Yeah.
money's just flying
Yep.
all over the place. But I think I'm fairly conservative with my money. But fuck you money, as a definition to me is when I look at something, I'm like, that seems unreasonably high. I'm going to buy it anyway, right? That's fuck you money.
Yeah.
I would think.
I don't think about that financial reservation for more than a split second. I just move on with it. That's fuck you money. Like I look at something, it's like, oh, look at that porcelain panda in the corner. They want $50,000 for that.
Yeah, fuck. I
Seems
guess I
high,
need it.
but it is a panda.
But it is a panda.
I would think fuck you money is where like you're just looking to buy something because you need to get like commas out of your bank account so you don't have to pay taxes.
I'll never have that problem.
That's fair too. I won't
like,
ever have that
like
problem.
you call somebody, you're like, I want to buy a car, and they're like, it's 80 grand. You're like,
See, I think fuck you
can
money-
it be 120, please?
Right.
exactly.
Like, what do you got for more?
That's a really good point. That's
Like,
a really
what
good
do we have
point.
to
though.
do? I mean, we deal with owners all the time, and it's like
Yeah, yeah. No, that
they want to buy what?
They want to do what now? No, that's a good point. Can you be a little higher with it? Right. That is probably fuck you money.
Right.
yeah.
See,
But
for
I also
me,
think of
it's-
fuck you money. Right. Like, all right, we leave this podcast like, hey, you guys want to go to fucking Bora Bora tomorrow? I'll cover. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
that's
then I'll
kinda-
put you on the
that's-
payroll after that. We'll just podcast every day.
Yeah, that's fuck you money.
That's
kinda.
See, for me, it's the complete opposite. For me, it's relative to the situation I'm in. But like the day that my boss comes to me and gives me a just rash of shit that I'm tired of dealing with,
Yeah.
when I have a figure of a sum of whatever that I can look at that person and just say, fuck you.
Yeah.
Somebody says, hey, man, I need you to pick that shit up. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Hey, man, I need you to do this or be this. Fuck you.
I mean, I do that, but I don't have fuck you money.
Like-
I just like I ain't doing that.
right.
Yeah.
Right. But I mean,
So yours is quite literally that.
mine is quite literal.
Fuck you.
Like there's going to come a day where somebody's going to request something of me.
God, I hope I'm there for
And
that.
and I'm not. And here's the thing: I'm not there financially. Like I
You
need
want
to
enough-
work.
You want enough money to be able to tell somebody
I
fuck
want
you.
them.
Get
Right.
fucking bent,
But
yeah.
then you could also think of it another way. It's like you have enough money to fuck somebody with money,
Sure.
Yeah, I guess there's that.
like to spend money in order to just screw with somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
He
gonna
wants
build
enough
a
money.
fence.
And I've done that too.
Yeah, he wants to have enough money to be the true asshole nature intended him to be.
100%.
But you can't do that when you're
I
broke.
can't.
dude.
You can't do it. And I'm not broke.
You're
but
a
I'm
peacock, Sean. We'll
Yeah,
let
yeah.
you fly.
Well, I mean, like in the grand scheme of things, we're all
Right.
broke.
not. Absolutely.
We're not worth $400 billion. I mean,
No.
we're all comfortable, but yeah.
Yeah. Do you know the top 1% is just insane?
Oh
I
yeah.
can't even imagine.
Like the money up there is just insane.
The Rothschilds, you know who the Rothschilds are?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like there's some famous like
They built
out of like
the railroad.
out of like the Fortune, what is it? The Fortune
Rothschilds.
500 company.
Rothschild.
Like they have a fuckload of companies in the Fortune 500, all of them.
I was thinking
Right.
Rockefeller at first.
Yeah.
You know, so the rocket, like the people who built America, like Rockefellers have some money, but like they can't put a figure on it because like they have old money that with
Right, they have
inflation
no
and
idea
shit,
what.
like they with inflation and shit and all that stuff, like they got some fucking money. But the Rothschilds, I think they're like the richest family in the world. Like
I think collectively they
I
are.
th-
right?
I
that
thi-
we know of anyway.
Yeah, yeah, I
how
think-
many Saudi sheiks, how many people over in the KSA?
yeah,
are
but
just
I
rocking
think like
trillions of dollars.
like
We
their
don't
money
know.
though, like the Saudi money isn't like one person's. Like if you're part of the royal family,
like an
everybody
it's
gets
like
a
an
cut.
oligarchy or
Yeah,
something,
so it's
yeah.
like 600 people get a cut of this money.
Huh.
But yeah, like the Rothschild, I think collectively they're like 2 trillion.
Yeah, that's insane. That's
Yeah,
insane.
dude. Imagine having so much fucking money you didn't have to ever worry about it. Like you,
And I
literally-
don't
could
need to
try
be
to spend
there
it all.
to be fuck you money.
I mean, I don't think I would ever want to like grow up there. But like now I can be there because I already know how fucking everything else sucks. So now I could just be like, all right, cool, dude.
I don't like being told what to do. I just don't. I don't like working for somebody else. I don't like I just want to work for me.
Yeah.
And
That's how I wanna open a
there'll
food
be a
truck,
day. There'll be a day, bet your fucking ass. There'll be a day when I get there. It's not today. So
Yeah. You're like,
it's not today.
Yeah, like,
I'm
until
telling
I
you, I
have
hope I'm
until I
there.
have that, dude.
Yeah. It's not this day, which is
gonna be
fine. But with the day I get there, that will be my kind of definition of fuck you money.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to talk to me like that. Go
mine,
fuck yourself.
like as long as I have enough, whatever. But like obviously, if it's not like every dime I get, I just have to go spend it. Like, but if once everything's covered and like, oh, I see a shotgun that's $2,000, I'm like, I don't really
What's up,
need
Greg?
it, but I kind of want it,
Right.
so I just buy it.
Yeah.
Braden Lloyd says, fuck you money as a status. Fair.
Braden.
Yeah.
I have,
Fair.
It's been a couple years since I talked to Braden.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
A status. I agree.
Joe Compton says, fuck you money equals truck parts.
Parts.
I don't
He
know.
also
I know-
said he must apologize for his offensive comments on last week's episode. Something about them not reflecting the views of myself, you, or Second String Media.
Who said that?
Joe Compton. I don't know
Why?
that he was offensive.
I don't
think
remember what he said. He had that funny joke whenever we talked about my surgery. He said, "I'm going from Tyler to Tina." That's funny.
well, yeah.
He didn't say that on air though.
You did.
Fuck. No, I said it on Facebook too, and he was like,
Right.
yeah. And he said something about it. I'm like, hey, that was a good one he came up with.
Yeah.
I don't remember what he said though. I don't remember anything being bad.
He said something about like we were talking about finding him a girlfriend, and he was like, "Well, I'm the man. I'm in charge."
Oh yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
that was it.
I'm like, I don't know if you know how this works, Joe, but
Yeah, dude. You know what they own?
I got a golf simulator game. I'll show it to you.
Yeah.
It helps kill the time when you're by yourself.
Yeah. You know what they say? Women. What women have? Half of the money and all the pussy.
Half of the money and all the pussy.
That's what they got. Women have it all, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's the thing, right? That's what they say. Like,
Oh no, yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
I don't think Sean was going to touch it with a 10-foot stick. He was like, all right,
No.
Nope.
oh, that's what they say, though.
it's
I
real.
mean, if-
As
yeah,
much as she doesn't comment, from time to time, my wife chimes in on this show.
yeah. I mean, that wasn't anything bad, but that's just
but
saying women have a shitload of power.
I feel like
they do.
I'm in a better position if I just shut up.
If you exercise your Fifth Amendment right,
Exercise my Fifth Amendment. Plead the
1, 2,
Fifth over
3,
here.
4, 5.
So I wanted to play another TikTok for you guys because this is what my wife sent me on the way out here,
Gotcha.
and it got me thinking about a million different things that you could talk about, and it literally was like every topic you could think of in one fucking TikTok. Let me see.
we're gonna have a little. You want to get a little bourbon, Sean?
Gets weird. Yeah.
You might as well try it.
Get a little sipper. Get
You
a little
got it.
sipper. Oh, I've got the bottle. Yeah. But now, thankfully, Bullet, good people over there understand that bartenders exist. They make their shit easy to open. You ever try to open a fucking bottle of Patron on a busy Saturday night?
I wish they wouldn't sell that shit.
Fuck.
It's dumb. The way they wrap
Somebody
the
else
top
has
of
to
that.
pour because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to pour drinks.
Oh, I beg to differ.
I've heard differently.
Right. But so this is what I was shown by my wife on the way out here tonight was this. And literally this 1 minute TikTok gives you about 18 different things to talk about.
I'm a pretty accepting person. I love everybody, but there's 4 people that I cannot stand up for. I will not back. I cannot support them. People who hurt animals,
People who hurt animals, they suck, obviously.
Yeah, terrible fucking
Assholes.
humans.
people who hurt children,
People who hurt
furries,
children, duh. But the third thing she says,
and people
I'm gonna
who
back
believe
it
the
up a
earth
little
for
bit.
animals, people who hurt children, furries,
furries.
and people who believe the earth is
Now, is a furry, is that like a person that identifies as a fucking animal?
No,
is that
a furry is when you dress up in the woods and go have sex in animal costumes. I think.
That's not somebody that identifies as an animal. It's just
No,
a
no.
cosplay.
Yeah, it's a cosplay.
It's a
thing.
cosplay.
Dig. So what is it when you
Have you
identify?
ever watched?
is
Have
that-
you ever watched the movie Where the Wild Things Are?
Yeah,
And
dude.
You know the very beginning when they're on that big pile.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's a furry event.
That's a
But
furry.
but it's a kids movie, so they can't call it that. I swear to God, like I first started watching that
Subliminal
movie, I
messaging.
said, "What the fuck is going on in this movie?"
So I remember the animated Where the Wild Things Are. I don't think I ever saw. I know.
No,
that-
no,
I'm
watch the
aware
real,
that
watch the fucking
live
real
action. I'm aware that it
the live
exists.
action's scary, dude.
Is it frightening?
It's dude. Like, why would you ever want to watch that with a child? I'm like, I watch them like
know.
these motherfucking monsters. It starts off with them in a pile. I'm like, I know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Yeah, that's
I
for-
turned it off. Like,
That's for warmth.
yeah. I
Made
watched
you
like the first
uncomfortable?
I watched like the first 20 minutes. Like, I can't watch this whole fucking movie, dude.
Tyler kind of looks like a furry.
Oh,
What?
Our old friend Greg Lucas. Our old friend Greg. You remember
I
Greg?
remember Greg.
Yeah.
You know who I miss? Womb Raider.
Oh man.
Ever since I talked about him cutting his nuts with that Manscaped thing.
Womb Raider was a 17-year-old that used to watch our show relatively religiously.
Oh, he probably turned 18, got a girlfriend. That's what happened.
Yeah.
yeah. The Womb Raider.
Yeah.
I gotta finish this TikTok real quick.
I thought he
'cause
said Tomb Raider.
The
I was
good
like, yeah, I
stuff.
do
The
miss
good
those days
stuff's
too.
coming. The
All
good
right, so we
stuff's
ended on
coming.
furries.
Yeah.
It is flat.
Oh wait. We'll back it up.
and people who believe the earth is flat.
The Earth is flat. 100% flat. Why do you think we're not allowed to go to Antarctica?
I don't support my husband and his
Because there's
beliefs.
something beyond Antarctica that they don't want us to see.
I also am getting a divorce. This is my divorce announcement, guys.
We're just stuck in the Matrix, babe. It's like the Hunger Games. We're stuck in one of those deals that they have.
Red
the
pill, blue
battles
pill.
in.
Red
We
pill,
got
blue
fully
pill.
married.
Shot it down. That's what we need to do. Birds aren't real either. They're just drones, and they land on the power lines to charge.
Is 4 years too late for an annulment?
Did that thing about Antarctica that we talked about that?
Lot
Remember?
to unbox. Yeah.
We talked about that. That's some real stuff.
There's real reasons you're not allowed to go to Antarctica though.
Yeah, like the negative 115 wind chill.
That's a big one. That's a huge
I mean, you
one.
can go like you can go.
No
to
major
Antarctica.
airport, and you can go to Antarctica, but you
If
got to
you have
hire a
lot of
goddamn
money.
Indian to help
Yeah.
you forward the
Yeah.
fucking shit.
If you have money, you can.
yeah,
No,
What is
like
that,
I,
Science
there's
Foundation
like
goes every
there's
year?
jobs you can get there.
Oh, okay. So yes,
You
there are
can get a
jobs. you can
job
get there.
there.
Yeah, like a bartender. Like you can be a bartender in Antarctica for it's like a 6-month contract.
yeah, but
Do you bartend in one of those? Because they build a lot of subterranean like cavities, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
They have, like,
yeah.
There'll be a
Subterranean.
Subterranean, yeah. Terra works too. Earth, Terra, subterranean. It's Terra. Terra means Earth. God,
Yeah.
you, Ethan.
I'm helping you. I'm
I
helping
appreciate
you.
you, man. But
He's like, God, fuck you, Ethan. I love you.
You just see that I do, man. You just see the top of the dome. So do you bartend just live in one of those things? So they have to do that, right? They can't put structures up in the wind out there for very long.
I think you just live there, dude. Like, yeah, underneath the ground or whatever.
That'd be cool.
Subterranean
yeah.
or whatever.
So I
Map
follow a
would be
couple
cool.
people on TikTok that live in Antarctica, and they TikTok about it all the time. It's cool as shit.
yeah.
They're like, here's a day in the life of somebody who lives in Antarctica. This and that. Here's when we get to go outside for 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Just shit like that.
You go out and you're like, you trip and fall and break a finger off.
They're like, hello
Not
from
break a finger, you just
Antarctica.
break it off.
We haven't seen the sun in 4 months, but it's coming up today.
Yeah.
And a sunrise in Antarctica lasts like all fucking day.
That's incredible.
Well,
Yeah.
because you're like right on the horizon, right? Like you probably barely see it over the thing for all day long.
Northern Alaska is the same way.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
the opposite.
Yeah. It's like always setting or whatever.
Yeah. Like it's always
Same
it'd be
difference.
always-
Same
yeah,
difference.
Yeah.
It just
be
depends
setting.
on.
Well, then
I
there's
guess what
places
solstice you're in, right?
it gets dark for like
Winter,
6
summer.
months or whatever. Yeah, winter.
And it's light for, when they say it's light for 6 months, it's not like it's like in blazing sunlight. It's like,
No, it's gloomy as shit.
yeah. It don't even look cool.
Right.
It's like you're living in the fucking Twilight. It's like that fucking song. Who sang that? Twilight Zone?
Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
The Danger Zone.
The danger zone. Kenny Loggins.
Living in the Twilight Zone. What song is that? You know what I'm talking
Man,
about?
I've never heard that. jingle
Fucking
in my
80s song.
life. You're
You've
doing it,
never
man.
heard that song?
I don't think so.
That's a
Get it for
fucking.
me.
God damn it! And I gotta find. I don't even know who sings it.
I thought we were going to talk about like the whole like month of darkness, and they made the 28 days, the documentary of it's all dark. and
Golden
zombies all
Earring.
the
Is that
time.
it?
Maybe. I like whatever you're playing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Step
Oh.
into the Twilight Zone.
Yeah,
That's totally different from what you say.
That is
No!
what the jingle you rolled out, Tyler. And I like you. I'm a big fan.
Isn't that what I just said?
Wrong.
Roll back the footage. I'm pretty sure that's what I just
Beautiful-
said.
The beautiful bean footage.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I
Play
said.
that beautiful bean.
It's like I played it on the phone. You go, oh yeah, that song. I'm like, yeah, I sang it perfectly, just like that guy.
You didn't sing anything like
I
that
sang
guy.
it just
Different
like that guy.
cadence.
You're
It's a different
fucking
cadence.
high.
Tyler, I think you sing like an angel.
Thank you,
You sing well,
Yes, ass.
but what you sang was a different song.
dude. That's not how it's supposed to come out. Okay,
I agree.
it came out like that.
It did not come out like that.
It was supposed to.
It probably was
Effort.
supposed to.
See, now I'll give you effort.
See, there you go.
for
It
effort.
was supposed. I tried to.
good.
That's what I was going for.
I'm not saying you didn't do a great thing.
You're like,
you
well,
did.
Tyler.
You did a
you're
great
like,
thing.
well, Tyler, if it's supposed to sound like that, you can suck.
No,
Don't
I
ever do
didn't
it
say
again.
any of
Don't
that.
ever do it again.
I said that your version of the
I heard
song
what you said.
might have been a little misleading.
I heard you the first time.
No, you didn't. No, you fucking
I
did.
fucking heard you. That's it.
Welcome to the Twilight Zone. Is what you said.
It sounds just like the guy.
No.
No. It's a cadence. Cadence is off.
Okay,
Yeah.
whatever. You knew what I meant.
No, not until you played it.
You sounded like a Schoolhouse Rock version of Golden Earring.
That's what I was going for.
Oh man, I love that.
Well, dude,
Schoolhouse Rock.
if that's what you were going
I know
for. You
Schoolhouse
killed
Rock
it.
is.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Schoolhouse Rock? What's
Aren't
that?
you and I close to age? Aren't you early 30s?
30.
Yeah.
He's 30. He turned 30.
You don't remember Schoolhouse Rock?
No, dude.
Oh, my
I'm surprised you
goodness.
do. I
I
barely
went to
do.
Taylorsville. Remember, we had bows and arrows.
Yeah. Like, here's recess, dude. Take this wooden hoop out there and roll around with a stick.
Yeah.
Conjunction, junction. What's
Yeah,
your
conjunction,
function?
junction. What's your function? You don't remember Schoolhouse Rock? No shit. Good shit. I'm just a bill.
On Capitol Hill.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds familiar, but I don't remember it like vividly.
No kidding. They used to
the
make us
only
watch
way
that on the
I
AB
passed
card.
English class.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
The only
they would
way.
make us. Yeah, we'd have to sit and watch Schoolhouse Rock for hours.
There's like, hey guys, we're gonna play a movie again. Not again.
Yeah, no, I don't want to watch Schoolhouse Rock again.
My
But that
biology
was that
teacher was
weird
like-
kid that I was like, yeah.
Yeah. My biology teacher's like, hey, we're going to watch a movie. And we're like, fuck, what is it today? It's like, does someone give him birth? You're like,
Teacher, play the one about that fucking bill again.
yeah.
Where is he? Capitol Hill. That's right. That's right.
Keep fucking saying
I
it.
think Sean missed his calling. I think he should have been a 900 caller.
I'm telling you. Well,
here we are, right?
well, I have the
Voice
equipment.
made for radio. We're done.
My work number is 900.
different nights
Which is
podcast,
hilarious
right?
because I'm like,
That's
great.
Yeah.
hilarious. That's perfect.
Yeah,
You're gonna get a lot
I
of
could
fucked up
definitely launch another podcast where I just talk to people in a oddly sexual voice.
What is that?
Like there's a fine
ASMR?
line, right, between
They're
sexual and
just erotic stories. You read them.
well, and there's a fine line between like sexual and then serial killer-ish. And I feel like the more you ride that line, the hotter people are going to get.
100%.
Yeah,
they want to
dude,
be right
yeah.
on the edge of it.
I think the magnificence of your beard keeps you on the erotic side.
Ass kisser. I said it once already. That's round 2 for you.
I got to wing. You know, I grew this thing because my wife loved it.
Oh fuck yeah!
That's why I had never had a beard before.
And
I was doing No Shave November, and she's like, "You have to keep that."
Keep that forever.
And I was like, after a lot of convincing, I did.
Is that from this November?
No, a couple Novembers ago when I met
Oh,
her.
I'll say this is from this November, dude.
Yeah,
This No Shave November still.
I finally get this
You got a
thing.
nice beard for a ginger beard.
Yeah.
Real nice.
I finally get this thing to a place
Kinda.
where I'm starting to like it.
Yeah.
You know, what she fucking says to me the other
Shave
day.
it off.
I'm tired of looking at it.
Now you got to cut it off.
It's been a minute.
It's since before my wedding.
Now you got to cut it
minute.
off.
I can't.
You have to, though, I think.
It's a part of me.
She wants it cut off, dude.
She doesn't tell me what to do.
Didn't we just go over this?
I've been
As soon as it
married
gets
long
warms
enough
out-
to know that that's not right.
As soon as it gets warm out, I'm thinking I'm going to shave mine. I'm keeping it right now because it's.
Oh, you're gonna shave yours?
Yeah, to only the stash.
That's a crowning achievement you have there on your face.
It is
Yeah.
a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
this is
I'll
the
be
longest-
honest, like it's the longest I've ever seen you.
This
with.
is the longest it's ever been.
Yeah.
I'm 11 years in.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't have a good beard. Right. And I think that's why I'm 11
I
years
think
in.
you have a great beard.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. But it is the same exact consistency and makeup of my pubic hair. It's identical.
Mine too.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, brother, me and you. Hey.
Yeah.
Out here rocking that face pube.
Mine
Right.
does not.
It's odd.
This is, I don't know what my pubic hair. I don't remember what it looks like.
It's odd.
Well, I don't grow any out anymore.
Yeah.
I'm
but,
saying, I don't know what it looks like.
I'm manscaped.
Not that
but
that's,
within reason, you know.
you know, that's
Dude,
a
I about
lot
cut
of
my whole nuts
information
out.
just happened right there.
Oh,
Now
sorry,
we're-
guys.
We're too deep. We're too deep into it.
People don't watch
Yeah.
this for the PG factor.
I
They
don't
don't.
think so.
It's like PG 21.
They don't. They want the fucks and shits and cocks and balls.
Yeah,
all
it's
that
like
shit.
PG 21. It's like
Yeah.
you're 21, but you still need your parents' guidance. Dad,
I know
you're
those
like, Dad, I
motherfuckers."
heard some shit. I heard some shit on this podcast. I need some help. He's like, dude, you're 21. Go to a bar and drink about it.
Something's wrong.
Dad, I need help.
But I thought about it the other day. I have a
Get
4-year-old
out of my
daughter.
house.
I have a 4-year-old daughter that's never seen me sans a beard. So that's kind of where I'm at on the end of it. It's like, maybe I just shave this thing off one day and see how she reacts to that.
Like, do you keep it trimmed, or is that like 11 years of everything?
No. I keep it trimmed, but
You're just going for like thicker.
That being said, I'll cut the squirrels off of it like once a month, but in a month's growth, it's not. It's definitely been longer than this, but never to that status.
Yeah.
I will say this. I'm jacked that people now look at me and they point at my beard when they want to emphasize a certain beard status.
Yeah.
And that is really fucking cool. Like, because for the longest time, it was like, oh, you'll get there, little buddy. And I was always too impatient to let it grow out to a place where I could be this now.
Well, the beautiful thing, and a lot of people can't achieve it, is the full mustache into the beard, right?
Oh,
There's
yeah.
no separation.
Oh, yeah.
If I lift up these wings,
Yeah, dude,
you're
I
gonna
can't.
see skin.
Yeah, look.
I can't do that. I got to
Yeah,
keep the mustache
exactly.
trimmed. It bothers me.
It's just there's nothing there.
So
Yeah,
I always
yeah, see, I
have.
can't get it, dude. Like,
I always
the
have
length is an
had.
illusion.
and I have two patch. Like, I have a patch here and a patch here.
Like before I started growing it
I get those
out,
same
Yeah,
patches.
Yeah.
patch.
But
And I'm
I'm-
light up here as well.
Yeah.
I'm
Now
not.
I'm waiting on because you're always rocking that 5 o'clock, man.
I'm not allowed
When
to.
you come in and I'm like, hey, dude,
My wife does
let it
not
go.
like the beard
let
at
them
all.
let them go, let
Really?
them grow. You know, and you never.
You've met my wife.
Frozen,
I am not
dude.
tempting. I'm
I
not
have, I
poking
love her.
that bear.
I would poke that bear. That's a friendly joke. I love your wife. She's a good woman.
Interesting.
but I've always, before I started growing this out, I had the full like Fu Manchu. like a just mustache around to the goatee.
I remember seeing
Is
you
what
a
I
few
always
times.
used to
there
do.
you go.
The Fu Man, yeah. I really
And then,
enjoyed it.
yeah, it's been this for a long time, and I'll be honest, like I save a lot of money on fucking razors.
No doubt.
I use a straight razor, dude. Like when I do shave.
Do you?
I don't
Like
Yeah.
Sweeney
You
Todd.
got the hair for that.
The straight razor's
Very
good.
1800s.
It's the straight like it's awesome. Like, dude, you can take this off with one swipe. Like, you don't have to do
No
no fucking.
kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't just go straight in with a razor on something.
No.
Yeah,
Straight
wait.
razor. You,
gotta-
just fucking
gotta-
and it's fucking
then-
gone.
And then go.
Gone. Gets a little
Do
tricky
you
in the
have to do
shower
the
when you're
whole-
going around the peaches, but
You have to do the whole like treatment, like hot steam towel and everything.
for what?
What they do? They
You
make
do the straight razor.
No.
No. Just
you
go
know
dry.
irritation. You got good skin then.
I use like the straight up like have a brush with the
Like the lather shit and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Work up a nice
Cool.
lather and
I
get
used
it
to
on
see
there.
a man about a horse years ago, and he did that. He would
Yeah.
cut your hair like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You did that to the
It's
horse.
intense.
But
was a horse
right. Why is the horse here?
There was a horse involved. Every time.
Pretty sure that's illegal.
Depends
not,
on what country you're in.
not in Indiana.
It does depend on what country you're in,
In certain states here in the South.
for sure.
Yeah.
South Central.
It's a good thing we filmed this podcast in Mexico,
Yeah,
just in case the government was wondering.
yeah. True story. That's also why Mark Zuckerberg can't stop us from playing all the Taylor
Exactly.
Swift we want.
Exactly. Fuck that guy.
Yeah,
Fuck that guy.
agreed. Actually, that guy's look.
He's an
pretty
alien,
cool.
dude.
He's pretty cool.
Yeah, he has like a weird alien-esque vibe though.
Like for the longest time, I
Did you
remember
meet him?
being.
No, I've seen him. Like you've seen him like move around like on videos and stuff. Like his eyes just look like they're fucking weird. I mean, he's obviously a human being, but
Did you have-
he just looks weird.
Access to like HBO, like Real Sex, which was a sexual documentary series on HBO. Okay, so I was younger and was blessed with satellite television.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
Yeah.
Turn on after midnight, you're just fucking
Yeah, like from
Cinemax
like 14
turns to
on in my
Skinemax.
life, there was a premium package satellite television. Yeah, and it was Skinemax. Showtime had some really cool softcore porns. I still have a lot of those jingles in my brain right now. But there was a show on HBO called Real Sex. You guys should do the research.
I
on
remember Real Sex.
Okay, yeah. Well, okay. So this does bookend right here, and it is that there was an episode about gimps and people that like to put like spandex full body suits on. Mark Zuckerberg is the white version of that black gimp suit. That's what he looks like to me. Exactly.
He does, dude.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now I have to go back and watch it again.
Yeah.
I have
It's
to see
incredible.
that.
It's incredible.
No, man.
Add to watch list.
It's
Like
weird.
that guy-
It gets real sexual when I look at him.
That guy,
Brian York can't grow a beard. I didn't think I could till I just let it go. Like it'd always get to a point where it was very bad looking, and it's not even great now. But
Mario mustache time.
yeah, it's a me, a Mario.
I said that one time
That'd
I
be
tripped over a
different
fucking
level.
toolbox and almost ate shit.
Fitting though, right? He was a plumber. He carried around a little toolbox.
Yeah, dude. Mario and Luigi both.
Yeah, couple.
There's an
plumbers.
animated Mario film coming out.
I saw that.
Yeah. I
Dude,
just saw this a couple days ago.
in the
Who's the voice of
preview.
Mario?
Like Donkey Kong's
Chris Pratt.
kind of a
Chris
dick.
Pratt.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Chris Pratt.
Mario.
Yeah,
I like Chris Pratt.
like in
dude.
the
think he
in
seems
the
cool.
preview, Donkey Kong's kind of a dick.
Yeah. The one I saw, he seemed like an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I never wanted him to be an asshole. Like I always thought he was just like, and maybe he is like misunderstood, right? Like he got bullied a lot when he was younger. So he's like, I'm fucking climbing this building and not letting no princess bitch
Wait,
by.
who's the asshole?
Donkey Kong.
DK.
Oh yeah, dude. He's always been an asshole.
Is he really an asshole though?
Yeah, dude.
Well, until he became the protagonist of his own video game series, right? Because the original Donkey Kong was him,
Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong.
the 8-bit. He was the 8-bit in the old days. He was throwing it down at
Yeah,
Mario.
yeah.
But then when he had his own series, Donkey Kong was
I mean, we don't know
the
because
hero
he
of
was
that
just.
story, right?
Well, I don't know. He was like playing for himself, right?
That's fair.
Yeah. I don't know that he was actually a hero of anything.
Well,
Maybe not.
I think
I don't know. I don't remember how the game ended.
I don't either.
Like I know you
I
just.
remember playing it on like N64.
Yeah. I
but I don't
played on
remember.
Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Like you had like a little minecart level and shit. Like you just win.
Oh,
but,
that shit was cool.
But I don't know what you ever. I don't ever know what you won at the end. Like Mario, you're obviously going for the princess every time.
Right.
But Donkey Kong, I think he's just like. I think he
Bananas.
just ripped
It's a
off
bunch of
Mario.
bananas.
I think he just ripped off of Mario. Yeah, he just cared about his own greed, dude. He's like, I need that big fucking
that.
banana.
I need the whole bunch.
Yeah, I need that big fucking banana, dude.
The bunch.
What is it like a banana? Is it called a banana
I
orchard?
can't do it.
It's a bunch. Bunch
No,
of
no,
bananas.
No, like where they grow them. Like, is
Oh,
it
shit.
a banana orchard or like a plantation?
Have you ever seen a banana tree?
Yeah.
It's a fucking cornstalk, but this big around. It's incredible.
So if it's a tree,
So would it be an orchard or
If
a
it's-
plantation?
I say if it's a tree, it would be an orchard. I think
It would be,
I don't know. I don't know if it's a tree. What do they grow on?
bananas grow on trees, correct?
I think it's
Probably.
a tree. It looks like a cornstalk. I know that. It's incredible. I walked upon about 15 of them one time in somebody's barn. They were wintering them because they couldn't survive, the Indiana winter. And I was like, "What in the fuck is this bucket-sized tree that's 12 feet tall?" And they were like, "Oh, it's a banana plant." I'm like, "No, it's a corn stalk."
Yeah,
I got to do some weird shit in Washington, Indiana.
This is weird. I googled banana
Washington,
field.
Indiana.
I googled banana field, and the first thing that pops up is Miracle Banana Field.
Maybe I'm promoting right now.
Yeah, he
maybe that
secretly
wasn't-
grows bananas for Kroger.
Yeah.
He's like,
Right.
well, go get yourself a little miracle, baby.
Chiquita.
Oh, they are called plantations.
Okay, so it's not. So
plantations.
it's probably not a tree.
Predominantly found in Latin America, they require huge investment in infrastructure and technology for transport, irrigation, drainage, and ... I assume that means other shit.
Did you find a picture of those
wait.
bad boys?
Yeah.
Did you see that yourself? Big corn stalk.
Yeah.
So look, so it just said bananas are expensive as fuck to do, and you can go to the store and get one for like 20 cents.
Hey, this brings up another question, and I hate to get it's not off topic, but when you go to get bananas from the store,
There's a topic.
do you it's fair. Do you guys do that weird thing where you
play.
pull like 3 off of one of the individual, or do
I
you
buy
just
the whole
take
fucking stack
every
dude.
time, right?
But yeah, but there's people out there like if you like Instacart something, they get and you pick one.
3 bananas.
Yeah, well, like you pick like a banana, like and you think you're getting the whole bunch, so just put one banana in the bag.
I get not buying in excess, and that makes sense, right? Don't want waste. But I was, and I've seen this my whole life. But I was at one of the supermarkets here in town the other day, and a lady was in front of me, and she was running through the bunches individually, and she pulled one, and I realized she was like, "Yeah, this is my golden child," and she wasn't wrong. It was a beautiful bunch of bananas. And then she went to like peeling
You
that
can
apart.
paint a fucking picture, dude.
And she pulled 3 bananas
Dude,
out
when
of that
Brant
bunch
tells a story-
and put it right back.
Takes you places.
When
I had to
buy
ask her. I
bananas-
stopped her and I was like, "Why? What?" And she was like, "These 3 are the longest." That's what she said to me. And she walked away, and I was like, "Damn."
Yeah, dude. No, like
And then
when
I got
buy
that
the
weird
bananas,
boner in the supermarket.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
when I buy bananas, I just buy the whole because I mean like if
Gray
bananas,
sweatpants?
the bananas
You were
don't ever
wearing
really
gray
go
sweatpants.
I had
bad.
black ones on, but yeah,
They don't go bad. They just turn into banana bread. Like they get a little
that's
brown.
the most beautiful
you make
thing
bread
about
out
it.
of them.
You
yeah.
make bread out of those.
Yeah.
bad
Freeze them.
boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you make bread, dude.
When life gives
First
you,
of all,
when life gives you brown
respect to
bananas.
this chick.
Yeah.
Respect.
Because she already was just like, they're the longest.
Right
Like,
in my face. I think
how
she was in on
erotic
the, I
is
think she
that?
was in on the joke the whole time. I have
Well,
no
had to
idea.
be. She had to be.
Yeah,
Because she's a fucking genius.
she's a pro,
Second of all,
She was probably waiting for you in the restroom.
and I missed opportunities. You know
Missed
what I mean?
opportunity, dude.
I'm on Craigslist later.
I'm
Hey,
tired
I
of
was
people
the weird guy.
over-
You
overlooking
farted,
the
you
shorter
farted
ones.
next to me in the grocery store.
Dude, that's the funniest
Yeah,
thing I've
dude.
ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm tired of people overlooking the shorter ones.
I'm tired of it too.
You mean the average ones?
And that's why I did not go
You
to
mean the
bathroom,
average
you know?
bananas?
Yeah. The average bananas.
You mean the average?
Let's try this
banana?
bourbon.
It's
I already did.
daunting.
I
Yeah,
drank all mine.
I drink it.
Oh, yeah?
Indeed.
Oh,
Cheers to you.
cheers, buddy.
To the Mindcat or
Is there,
Mind Snacks
is there a
podcast.
swoosh?
I just drank it. I mean, I like it. I've had bullet. I love bullet bourbon's good. Did you drink the whole thing?
Nope.
I did.
Trying to get it.
It's like I did.
So, do you remember when we tried bourbon with Chad?
Yeah.
And we were trying to like get all the tones. We had the cards that told us like what tones and notes we should be getting when we taste each specific bourbon. And that was kind of fun. I don't remember a thing from that day though.
I can see that being fun.
Yeah, so he was in
bourbon's
this.
not a thing for me, but there's a lot more work that goes into flavoring a bourbon than there
Yeah.
is
He had like
shit that
some
I do,
Japanese
so.
bourbon. And
He
all
was in
kinds
this
of shit.
whiskey club.
Or Japanese
Where
whiskey.
he
It was
got
like Japanese whiskey.
Every
It would have to be
month.
whiskey,
Yeah,
wouldn't
yeah,
it?
yeah.
every month he got a new like sample of 3 different types of whiskeys.
Sure.
He would try them, and if he liked one, he'd buy it.
Yeah.
And next month he'd get another sample, or he'd get another like flight of 3.
I like that.
So he
Gentleman's
brought
Whiskey Club.
He brought him on the. It's kind of like that, yeah.
Yeah.
He brought him on the podcast when he was on, and it was a lot of fun.
I bet.
But every whiskey came with like this card that told you like the
This is what you're
flavors, the
supposed to be
notes,
picking up
like
on.
this is your waft or whatever
cool.
it is, and it was neat
to have
as shit.
You have to have a refined palate to be able to pull that off.
So-
I know I don't. I
Yeah.
do not. Have
I think that you could, and I think that I agree with you. I don't, and I know I don't, but I think that I could too if I was trying to pay attention, right? But how often do you sit down and I always feel kind of snobbish when I'm like, well, this tequila, and But I think if I got out of that comfort zone, I was like, well, I'm not being a snob. I just want to know what this thing's about. You know,
I just want a guy that makes bourbon, like not one of the major makers, but like a guy that makes it in his backyard, Kentucky bourbon, to just come on this
Yeah.
podcast. I assume his name will be Skeeter.
I think that's
Skeeter.
moonshine at that point.
He'd be like, well,
it's barrel aged. It's gotta be
this
barrel
guy,
aged to be
this
bourbon,
guy's
right?
barrel aged in bourbon, like because he's Skeeter,
Yeah.
but
Skeeter's making moonshine.
but he lives up the drive, okay, not down by the highway.
Gomer.
And so he's got his own little barn where he's barrel aging some shit. And he's like, I don't know what you're tasting, but I think this is the barrel that CC peed on, and yeah, I can definitely get a little. You smell barefoot. You ever smelled barefoot?
No, he's like, I got some chihuahua in this
right,
one.
right. I just want that to happen.
Yeah, that would be phenomenal.
Yeah,
It tastes like she pissed on a leather sock.
get a moonshiner
Like a
in
leather
here.
sock.
Get a moonshiner in here.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
To talk to somebody that has a legit.
Hell yeah. I mean, I'd be
Patrick's
scared to
probably-
death of him.
Patrick's probably
Yeah,
related
you-
to
like
someone.
one
One
have
of
to
the
be.
one of the guys that's like comes in here. He agreed to talk about moonshine, but will not talk about moonshine at all.
Yeah,
Right.
dude.
Like he's the one that's like
He like just wants to be in. He
he
wants
could
to be
he could be in the ATF questioning room.
Yeah.
and he's still not going to talk.
Right.
I bet Patty's related to someone who makes moonshine. Let's just get him in here.
I guess that is still illegal to make, right?
I saw, without legal, but they make you like. I mean, it's all licensed and
can't sell
sanctioned,
it,
and you
right?
have to. You can, but you have to make yourself and devote yourself to. So
Yeah.
it's like that old smoky moonshine that's down there in Tennessee. It's
true,
Yeah.
and all that. So they legitimately, and then obviously there's a proof limit, right? You can't just go slinging 170 out on the street.
Yeah, dude.
people
People,
get
be like, "Whoo."
Sure.
Yeah. So
'Cause
I
people get
guess
hurt.
I guess you can't make moonshine like when people are like, we proofed that earlier and fuck,
Yeah.
it was bad.
Yeah. It's like
That
fuck
shit
it.
went 165
No,
right off the flute.
What are you talking about? I got to steal behind the trailer, okay? Like, this is where we're making our bullshit.
Yeah, it's like that moonshine's so goddamn strong. A tick bit me and fucking died.
And died. The tick died. I did a really interesting thing. So I talked to you guys about this a little bit last time. I travel around trying to kill turkeys, right? My goal is to kill in all 49 states that have a legal hunting season. Taco, baby. I got
There's
you.
tacos in there. I'm going to go ahead and eat them.
I'm gonna follow you right after this. So I'm down in Kentucky, years and years ago, and it's some family. My grandfather hooked me up with this, and he's like, "Hey, you just got to be real careful down there and everything that you're doing." And so he gives me an address to what turned out to be like some kind of kin, like a direct kin, like a brother or something to him that I'd never heard of. I'm an adult when this happened. So I'm taking the address down there on a Garmin of all things from back in the day. And I get stopped by like a 96 Ford pickup at the mouth of some holler. I've been on a dirt road for 2 or 3 miles anyway. And there are 2 11 to 15-year-old boys in this truck. And they approached me from the mouth of this holler this road was leading into. And so I stopped and I rolled the window down and I told him who I was, my credentials. And he had told me, just use my name, tell him who you are. If you need to, call me. I'll have the house phone on me. And so I said, hey, I'm so-and-so. I'm so-and-so's grandson. And they were like, all right. Little man breaks a 2-way out of his fucking, it was like Stand By Me too. He didn't have a shirt on, but he did have bib overalls on. He broke out 2-way and he was like, hey, it's so-and-so's grandson. Said he wanted to see, this man named Boyd. So anyway, they let me in. I went and turkey hunted. I met a guy who put a shotgun in his mouth and blew one whole side of his face off. Still living though. He keyed the fuck out of my truck while I was down there staying.
What? Why?
Yeah.
Who has stories like that?
Well, because he put a shotgun in his fucking mouth and blew out his face. I don't know why he keyed my truck. He got the hell beat out of him by his dad the next morning. Yeah,
For
because I
keying your
walked.
truck
'cause
or
I
blowing his face off?
Well, okay, he didn't actually. I wasn't present. He had healed from this, right? So, but he just didn't have. But he was missing half the face. So the angle was bad. I assume.
I'm done with your story.
He's trying to get it with his toe and like kicked it to the side.
I think so, right?
Did he take
it's
some lessons,
it's human nature to jerk, that's why you gotta let somebody else do it.
Kurt Cobain, dude.
But I left there with a cardboard box with 4 slots in it, tall enough to fit gallon jugs in each 4 slot of Kentucky spring water, labels sealed, fucking full vacuum sealed around the top of 150 plus moonshine. They made it in a barn, like 30 feet off of a decent sized highway down there.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was incredible, and it was a legit operation. Like, I mean, they were bottling this shit, Kentucky spring
And
water,
labeling it spring
in
water.
milk jugs.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
springs out there.
Yeah. incredible.
Oh, they like had it in a milk jug, like it was like looked like you bought water at a
It
store.
looked like I'd gone to Kroger and bought 4-gallon jugs of spring water.
that's fucking intense, dude.
It was like camper sex. It was fucking intense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's yeah.
It was
dude,
one of the
that-
neatest things I've ever been a part of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
truly
like,
was.
I don't know if you should talk. Like, there's probably gonna be you're gonna wake up tonight and that fucking half face is gonna be over top of you because you told the story.
No, maybe.
Hey, look, if you shot your fucking face off
Half of your
and
face.
still live down in a holler in Kentucky,
Good on you.
you're out watching this fucking podcast
Yeah.
right now.
Maybe though, Maybe.
Dude, I don't. That's like some shit you see in a movie like The Hills Have Eyes, and you just kill it when you see it.
Yeah.
that took a lot of restraint
exactly.
from
You don't
probably.
go, "Ooh, what is that?" You're just like, fuck this.
Yeah, you're just like, well,
It was uncomfortable eating dinner the first night.
How do you
I bet-
not look at that guy and be like, what'd you do?
he probably already. Yeah, this is not something you ask. He's like eating his half of his food's falling out this side, and the dog's getting it. It's like
He-
they don't have to feed the dog because he just does it.
So the morning I got up and he'd keyed the truck, I hunted that whole day and I came back and I was staying with him. And
You stayed at his house?
yeah, I stayed there.
Yeah, dude. I would have been like, yeah, it looks like I ain't killing a fucking turkey in Kentucky, boys.
No, I did it. I got that done. It was a good time. So I stayed there, but because they were super normal people outside of that fella, he had a fucking problem. But they were like, "How was the turkey hunt?" And I was like, today was a little rough. I'm gonna get back after tomorrow. I roosted a bird, yada yada yada." And he's like, "Anything eventful?" And I was like, "Yeah, somebody keyed the fuck out of my truck sitting out here in front of the house last night." And he immediately just was like, "Boy, get the fuck!" And he beat the piss out of him in the living room. This is like a 35-year-old man who shot the side of his face off. So he's just been living there since he did it. Yeah.
So his dad beat the shit out of him right there on the spot.
Oh, on the spot.
How'd they know it's him?
Who the fuck else?
I don't know. I mean, like, it could have been some like little asshole neighbor kids.
Let's see.
There was. Okay, so there was like 6 or 7 houses down the mouth of this holler. Every single one of them's family. It's all family, direct family, probably overlapping family.
There you go.
Oh yeah, no doubt,
That
no
family
doubt.
tree
Overlapping
was a
family.
family like stick.
It was a family. It was a family telephone pole. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. That'd be.
We're rounding the corner
was-
back
He
to the totem
automatically
pole.
knew. He automatically knew that this guy's like, man, I'm sorry.
Full
He
circle.
shot off the half of his
Full
brain that
circle.
makes
The
good
eagle on
decisions.
top of that totem
exactly.
pole.
That's gone. It
Did not
truly-
have wings.
That was a
Right.
life-changing experience. I left there. It's weird too. That's one of those weird things. I left there saying I would go back. I would go back down there. They were really hospitable. Other than my truck getting fucked up.
Do
I
you
had a
buy
really nice
tickets
time.
for that experience, or is this?
But I think
because
you
knew
could.
somebody?
I think no. They were direct kin to me, which is what it is.
I would not have said that.
Yeah, there was like 4 Harveys. I think they're all the same guy.
So you are directly related
Very directly
to
yeah.
a man who blew half of his face off.
Yeah, I think he'd be like a 3rd cousin or 4th cousin to me. Yeah. So there's blood. There's blood somewhere there.
I think if you go far enough in anybody's family, it's
Sure.
you're just like, okay.
It was a mess to look at too. I'm telling you, it was hard to talk to him, mainly because he spoke in sloth, like Goonie sloth.
And how else did you expect him
It
to
wasn't-
talk, dude?
No, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. That was exaggerated. It wasn't that bad. He just wasn't all there. You know what I mean? He lost a lot of his shit when he tore half of his face off.
Well, he did.
So
I mean, how do you not bleed out? Like, if I was like his other family members, I'd just be like, dude, here's another bullet.
You wanna know what's crazy is I've met 2 people like that in my life.
What?
This individual, and then I met somebody in where's Corden, Indiana at? Whatever county that is.
down south,
Cord-
Orange County. I
Orange
believe.
County, I think you're right. Yeah, Orange
Yeah,
County.
I don't
was
know
down
the
there.
county, but yeah, it's down
I was
there.
down there
On the
for
river.
I was down there for a wedding with a buddy of mine, and they had rented like a hunting lodge out in the middle of Boone, Corden. And Corden's kind of cool because it's got some topography, right? It's up and down. And we were out, ran upon a couple people that had gotten stuck in a ditch when we were out fucking around pre-wedding, all of the groom's party, I guess. And we met a fellow like that. Had done the same deal. Very drunk when I met him. I was like, "Hey, dude, what's going on with you?"
You're like, should we put him down?
And his buddy was like, "He tried to kill him."
Hey, boss, where's half your fucking face?
I don't know how, like I
was
mean,
a
I
wild
understand,
deal.
like, personally for me, like, nothing could ever get that bad to where I'd ever want to do that. But, like, I understand some people do, but, like, how do you, like, blow half your face off and just not try again?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it must be one of those things where people get lifted in that moment. They're like,
They're
Greg
like, oh, the
Lucas.
Lord saved me for some reason, and then they
was
don't do
God,
it. Yeah, yeah.
Greg Lucas asked if they're
Turns
related
out it's
to
just bad aim.
Patrick.
What?
might be
Are they
Patrick's
related to
kin.
Patrick?
Maybe Patrick's kin.
Oh, yeah, probably. Fucking Patty.
I bet he could find us some moonshine.
He
still.
could. No doubt he can.
Find us our own Skeeter to bring up here and have
Yeah,
on the podcast.
I bet his name will probably be Skeeter, too.
Oh, boys. Shit, boys.
a single banana is called a finger. A bunch of bananas is a hand. That is why she took the longer ones.
He said bunch of and
clever.
in the same deal. I like it though.
You know what I love about doing this podcast and record it live is that my mother and stepfather, two very loyal fans of the podcast.
Dude, had I been fishing in Michigan before last time you came?
I think you were fresh off of it.
Oh, I showed you the picture of that fish.
Yeah, I think you
Yeah,
did.
dude, that's pretty sick. I need to go back up there and do it again.
Michigan's such a beautiful thing, and that's why I'm thinking that we had this conversation because Michigan's beautiful. I love it
yeah,
up there. And
yeah.
isn't your significant other she Michigan
Yeah,
area?
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. We made that correlation.
They're
Yeah.
from she's from Michigan. Yeah.
And I turkey up there. I try to get up there yearly. That's a repeat stay for me because I
Yeah.
hate everything about Michigan other than its natural resources.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
beautiful.
There's like Michigan. It's like if you like nature, it's beautiful for
It's
that.
gorgeous,
Yeah.
man. Wow, a lot of water.
We're trying to go to Colorado and fish.
We are. We've done this before. Ethan and
Actually,
I.
we can't decide between Colorado or
Maryland.
Maryland.
Maryland. Yeah, I got a buddy in Maryland that runs
Would that be fishing or
bow
is-
fishing.
is
Bow
that
fishing. That'd be bow fishing out there.
for rays? Is that
Stingrays and all other
that really
all
fishing?
other oceanic life. No, that's why it's called bow fishing.
Yeah, it's
not
kind of like
fish.
you just
Rays.
you see
Rays.
stuff.
They're skates.
skates?
Yeah.
We want to go
I
skating
think they're
in
actually
Maryland.
the shark family, right? Sharks
Yeah,
and
yeah,
skates, same
yeah.
family. Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, bow fishing's kind of hard because the water refracts the fish. So
Exactly. Yeah. What
so
you're
like
looking at, you aim 2 foot below.
Yeah, yeah, because it's not exactly where it looks like it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done the Maryland Ray thing 5 or 6
whichever one
times.
we
I bow fish
decide.
locally. You ever get a hankering, man? Hit me up. We go quite a bit. It's a good time.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've never been bow fishing, but I'll do
Super
anything.
fun.
Anything outdoors, I'll do it.
Super fun time.
Whichever one we
time.
decide, I'm pumped.
Yeah, both. We did.
really need
we
to
did
decide that
Colorado
soon.
a couple years ago with an outfitter out there for some. I'm not a fisherman. I'm not a huge fisherman, but we did
a ton of
fly.
fun.
We did the fly fishing.
Yeah, yeah.
Had a great time.
I have a couple of fly rods. That's all. That's the only way I
I,
fish.
I think if I was gonna fish, that's how I would do it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
said that. I grew up fishing a lot, and I got away from that.
yeah.
In my
I either use
early 20s.
a fly rod or an ultralight setup.
Exactly.
'cause
Ultralights
if
are cool too.
If I
right?
catch a fish, I want that fucker to have a fighting chance.
I want to
dude.
know. Yeah,
The guy we went with he's actually from Columbus.
he is. Yeah, he's a Columbus guy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got his own outfitter out there now.
Yeah, he bought it.
Yeah, bought a fly shop where they sell the little guys, and you can
Yeah, yeah.
they'll teach you how to tie shit.
I have all
apparel.
my stuff. I tie my own at home. I have everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have the little
How old are you?
like the microscope?
30.
He's about his age.
Is he? I thought Ben was.
He's actually your age.
No,
32.
I thought Ben was your age.
No, he's younger than me.
No kidding. Ben McCormick. Don't know. No. Okay. Yeah, super guy. Cool deal.
I like their seasonings.
Cut. Yeah. 100%. Good shit. Cutthroat anglers.
Cutthroat anglers.
Cutthroat anglers.
Yeah, you can catch the cutthroat trout out there.
Cutthroat. We caught a couple
Yeah,
cutthroats. while
they
we were
have
out
like
there.
a red neck or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. So it's
But
a
they even have
it's a
necks.
variation of a rainbow. It's super
Even if you
Yeah,
don't,
yeah.
even if
Super
you don't
rare,
cut
I guess.
anything, the jokes from the guides are fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, all these
I
guys
mean, even
are,
fly,
all these
even
guys
fly
are
fishing,
Colorado mountain hippies. Like,
Yeah.
they ski and snowboard the entirety of that season, right? And then when they're done, they're like, "Well, we don't want to work, so
Let's go fishing.
I guess we'll fish."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like,
Let's
I
take
dig it.
let's take some Midwest guys fishing.
Yeah. Well, it's like in like fly fishing isn't like fishing. You just like throw something out there and like kind of whatever. But like fly fishing, like you feel like you're part of the river, dude.
all the
like
time.
out there getting it.
Strip,
Yep.
strip.
Is that where your like legs are in the water? Like your
It
waist?
can be. It can be.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can. We
Yeah.
did.
Okay.
We did these little like Zodiac type boats. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
blow
yeah.
up boats. They were pretty
Floated
cool.
down.
Yeah. They had like
We
drift
rode in
boats. too,
Colorado.
you know?
Yeah, they were cool.
There
And
was
that's what these were, drift boats.
Yeah, yeah.
zero
completely
drinking involved. Zero drinking.
None?
You have to stay sober the whole time.
You do?
No. God, no.
I missed
Because it does
that.
not sound like that.
I want to
Honestly, you sold that well because I was like, "Fuck you."
I want
had two
to
different
fly fish
experiences.
the Shenandoah River. So like they have like a guide service that'll take you on the Shenandoah. You catch the biggest fucking smallmouth you've ever seen.
That'd be cool.
But yeah, with a fly rod though.
Do
dude.
you fly rod around here? Do
Yeah.
you hit the white driftwood, all that shit?
No, I didn't. Lakes here, dude. It's like fucking.
ya?
Yeah, it's like you fill up a basket of fish in 10 minutes. Like
That's cool.
it's like they see it hit the top of the water, and they're not used to that. They're used to like a fucking worm or something. Like,
Right.
You throw that on top of the water, like hell yeah, bug.
It's just
boom.
something new. Yeah,
Yeah, got
That's
'em.
cool. That's cool.
And when they hit the fly, like it's kind of they just kind of like make a little swirl at the top. They don't hit it hard or nothing. They just kind of
Just a
yeah, it's gentle. Then you fucking snack them up.
Greg Lucas is in the comments suggesting that I buy Tony Stewart's property and have my own hunting property.
If it wasn't $30 million,
I was about to say you got a cool 30 million on you. That's
I
fuck
mean,
you money. We're
we
back
talked
around.
about
Full circle.
fuck you money.
Full circle.
If I had,
Wait, who's second string media?
Talk about off topic. My
Me.
wife just texted
Oh,
me
did you
that we need to
write
talk
that?
about Cancun.
yeah, you guys were talking all
Yeah,
a bunch
I
of outdoorsy stuff, and I can't relate to outdoorsy, manly hunting, fishing stuff.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I made a comment.
With a beard like that, you have to do
I find
that
you to
stuff,
be
though.
very manly.
Manly, possibly, but outdoorsy, no. I'm definitely not a woodsman.
Yeah, but you've spent your life doing like softball and shit like that, right? That's outdoorsy.
Not baseball.
Baseball, that's outdoorsy.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, I'll take you fishing. We'll go get some.
But,
old
like,
fuck-
Don't
Not-
underqualify yourself, Sean.
don't take me hiking.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
hey, hiking's for
now, don't get me wrong. I do like to hike, but in the pursuit of something other than just the bliss of hiking.
Yeah, dude, there's
Right.
no bliss in that. It's
Yeah.
like
There
you're going
has to be a
hunting.
mission.
You have to
Yeah.
walk 4 miles to get to a hunting spot. Let's go 4 miles to get there. I got to
100%.
walk 4 miles to overlook this
in.
valley. Fuck that valley. I'll also look at a picture on Google Maps from someone else.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Well, it's like waterfowl. We talked about this. Like I do a lot
Yeah.
of waterfowl. And we do a lot of dry field hunting. I'll carry 500 pounds on my back.
Yeah.
A mile and a half into that field.
Dude,
in
waterfowl hunting is
pursuit
the
of.
most fun you'll ever have in your
Ah,
life.
it's the best.
It's
Best
the
time with
most
your
fun
pants
you'll
on.
ever have.
Yeah, it is for sure.
Dove hunt. You ever dove hunt too?
I love dove hunt
hunt's
because
fun as fuck.
there's a lot of drinking in dove hunting. I enjoy
Oh
the
yeah.
fuck out of that.
Yeah,
too.
you fucking.
So, here's a question. Forgive me.
Carry on.
You can drink a lot in dove hunting, but not in fowl hunting.
Waterfowl like
Waterfowl.
waterfowl hunting, like they're fucking smart birds, dude. Like they can't even see you.
You can drink, right? So like a lot of times we'll set up a spread of 6 to 8 guys, sometimes even 10 to 12, depends on the feed, how many birds are coming to the field, right? That's what we call the feed. So you can do that, but usually there's a couple of guys that'll be drinking throughout that process. Maybe it's a long sit, maybe it's this, that. We'll take a couple fists of bird dog out there or a case of beer, even whatever. But I get real in my own zone or in my own head about being perfect on those hunts, so I won't drink through those.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Dove hunting, you just sit in a fucking lawn chair and wait for them to
Yeah,
fly
man,
over.
you sit on a 5-gallon bucket and
Yeah.
cut off. It's September. It's gorgeous outside.
Knock them off with a
Drinking.
buckshot or what?
Shoot
Yeah.
them with birdshot.
Birdshot,
Birdshot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Birdshot. Yeah.
yeah, birdshot. So buckshot's actually like
That's
very
aggressive.
deadly.
Yeah, buckshot's aggressive.
Yeah. Birdshot. So birdshot's what you're thinking of as buckshot. So birdshot's just like the small pattern stuff. Buckshot's actually like pellets that are about this big,
big.
and there's like 9 of them in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Birdshot's like a handful of like,
Yeah, usually birdshot.
Whatever.
Like for doves, you'd be shooting a 7.5 or an 8 load.
Yeah.
So that's diameter size.
it depends though. If
2
I
and
use
3/4
steel, I
inch
use like a
load.
6.
Yeah, steel 6 for steel for sure. You want to
Yeah.
go bigger because steel doesn't generate the velocity or the
Yeah.
kinetic energy.
Snipe
Yeah.
hunting. Snipe hunting is fun too.
I used to take a lot of people snipe.
You know,
snipe hunting.
you
I
know
got
snipes are real birds.
They are. Yeah, 100%. Yep.
I didn't.
definitely
I always thought that was a joke as a kid.
Yep.
Like obviously you take those, but then I figured out it's a
Worm
real
eaters.
bird.
They have a really long,
Big
very,
nose,
very, very skinny
big beak, kind of like a woodcock.
Okay, they're very reminiscent of a woodcock. Yeah.
Woodcock.
Yeah.
Just look up a snipe. They'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Woodcocks are pretty hard hunting too because you got to hunt them obviously like in like swampy wood.
And they
areas.
fly so fucking
Fast as
strange.
shit.
So strange they fly. It's fast and it's awkward.
Awkward.
Everybody, right? Because they're like not a pheasant, but we used to have a lot of them around here and they're gone now.
Quail.
Quail. They're like a quail. They're a softball with little tiny wings.
Yeah.
Just beating about.
Hell yeah, they are real birds.
Every time you mention quail, the only thing I can think of is that
Doug from Nickelodeon.
quail man.
Quail man.
What is the line?
Got a
From
shot of
Wedding
bullet.
Crashers.
Yeah,
I don't even know what
he's
a fucking
I don't
quail
know.
looks
Yeah,
like.
he's like
Said they're decimating the crab bird population and they're a real fucking problem, Jeremy. Or you got
Yeah,
a problem with that,
Jeremy.
Jeremy? That's fine.
Yeah.
But the best part about that is that back in the day when Facebook was new,
Yeah.
they would have movie quotes at the very bottom of your page.
Oh, really? And you could like
And
set that.
I don't even know
individually?
what the fuck a quail looks like. Was on there for 6 months.
That's awesome.
I mean, by far the longest one.
yeah, dude. That
And
he's like
every time somebody says quail, I just remember the
Revert
old
straight
time
back to
old
that.
time Facebook at the bottom. It would just make me
Yeah.
giggle every time.
yeah, dude. They're walking through there. He's like, you ever been quail hunting before? He's like, yeah, I sneak off on wild quail hunting expeditions. He's like, I don't even know what the fuck a quail is.
I don't even know what the fuck a quail looks
yeah,
like.
Well, that's
yeah.
kinda
I
how
sneak off and go on wild hunting.
That's kind of how I
hunting
feel
expeditions.
like when I'm involved
I don't know what's
in
wrong
these
with him,
conversations.
but they
Right,
yeah,
exactly.
Something's wrong
Exactly.
with these guys.
So
On the right.
you're the Vince
Shoots his
Vaughn
head.
of this
I got me.
conversation. It's wonderful. It's
Yeah,
wonderful.
dude. It's like, oh, Mr. Seal's also an avid hunter or whatever.
You guys are talking about waterfowl. I have no idea what the fuck a waterfowl is.
A duck,
a
duck, and
duck, a
goose.
duck, goose,
Oh,
Yeah, duck and goose.
okay.
Yeah.
waterfowl.
That was easier to explain than I thought it would be.
I'm telling you, we need to have a
Oregon
pod
ducks.
from the blind next September when
Yeah,
it's, when
dude.
it's warm out. You don't have to shoot or hunt. You can. Just
I got a shotgun
participate
you
and
can
be
use.
in there.
I don't want to kill things.
You don't
All right,
have
you don't
to.
have to. You can.
What if you're eating said thing?
He won't,
Huh?
eat, he won't eat a duck, dude.
Yeah, well,
What?
I've had duck meat.
Duck down here and get you some, brother. No,
You. I fucking hate you so much.
no, I didn't know you. I didn't know you.
You're
did
red
duck.
meat.
Yeah.
You're red meat guy.
I'm an all meat guy.
Yeah, hell yeah. Amen to that. Duck.
Toodles.
I like the meat.
Fucking toodles.
There you go, boys.
Duck is a beautiful, wild duck's a beautiful red meat, dude. You
Yeah,
can fuck
yeah.
around with that. It's wonderful.
Yeah, yeah. That's like if people's like, oh yeah, I can cook this duck. It's like, dude, if you cook duck more than like a medium, like medium is the absolute most you want to take it.
Yeah,
to.
and it goes fast because of the low fat content. Like
Yeah.
that shit goes. So like I'll take a duck breast with the fat on and go like a minute and a half on one side and a minute on the other, and she's off. And
Yeah.
down the hatch.
Down the
Fuck
hatch.
you need it, dude. Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's not something you have to
It's
cook.
going
to-
down like an oyster.
100%.
That's not something you have to cook to 160 then.
I do love
No.
oysters.
No.
No. Like chicken, cook that to 165. Duck, don't cook that to 165 or
Duck-
you won't eat it.
Duck goes like the.
It looks like a steak when you cut it open.
The CDC recommendation is like 140. If you cook a duck to 140, you will have a charred piece of meat on a plate.
It's gross.
It's like 115 and off.
Yeah. It looks like a steak when you cut it open. Like it doesn't look like a bird.
And it's good.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Oh yeah, delicious.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, at
See,
150.
next
it
time,
don't- it don't taste like
I've tried duck and I know it tastes good.
next time you,
But I
next
just-
time you have us on,
Like when you talk
We'll do
about
a cooking
115, like
yeah,
It looks
That's
almost
a
raw
medium
in the
rare-
middle,
That's
yeah.
like a medium rare steak.
Yeah.
115,
Like
116,
it
or
looks
120.
sketchy. It looks sketchy,
Oh
but it's
boy,
good.
it's so good.
It's very good.
see,
No chewiness
when I
to
tried
it.
duck, it didn't look sketchy. I mean, it was different than I thought it would look like chicken or turkey.
No.
and
No,
it
the
didn't
red meat.
at all.
Yeah, it does not.
Yeah, it looks like red meat. But yeah, it looks sketchy when you cook it like that. But like,
Oh, yeah.
that's the proper way to cook it. Like you eat it like, I don't know where you had it at, but like Gordon Ramsay, you watch him cook it, and like he'll do it. He'll like basically sear it on both sides, pop in the oven for like 5 minutes. And
Greg says I need a shot. Taking a shot.
You get a lot of those guys that are like, yeah, I had duck, it was greasy, and it's like, well, that was a Peking farm duck that was 3.5 feet
Yeah,
tall.
that's what
Look at
every-
that
Yeah.
fucking goose. It's
Yeah.
not the same thing.
You got to avoid the
Yeah.
grease.
You gotta-
Greasy is
yeah.
mean,
Now,
duck-
now,
that's-
Canada Goose, that is a big greasy bitch.
duck fat is the best fucking. That's the best fat
And
on
I've
the
got
planet.
we
dude.
we rendered our own a couple times. I've got
Yeah.
jars of it, and then Kroger started selling duck fat in jars and aerosol
Yeah,
recently. That's
yeah,
good shit.
yeah. Duck fat's the best
Aerosol.
thing ever. You fry potato, like fry French fries in duck fat, dude. Change your life.
Change your life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ducks.
Ducks.
I hate cleaning ducks, and I always pluck. I don't know how you do
Ducks
yours. Do you
fly
breast them out?
together.
Like, do you pluck them and keep the skin on?
I breast, keep the skin on, and then start on one side.
catch that
and
one
then
there,
just come
Sean?
across the
100%.
clavicle there. Then I just have that.
Well, it's like
breast with-
outdoors conversation,
I've been looking
outdoors
into this.
conversation, this and that going on, blah, blah, blah. Mighty Ducks quote. Got it.
Did you roll a Mighty Ducks quote?
Oh, I got
One
it.
hundred
top of
percent.
me?
I snuck it under the table to Sean. there.
100%.
Kind of cool, man.
So let's try a shot of this peanut butter whiskey because you guys probably haven't tried it, and
peanut
it's
butter.
really good.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
abscond
I've
to
definitely
the
tried it.
restroom while you guys pour those.
Yeah, that's. I
the lid
definitely,
for
I
this.
definitely had some of that over the holiday.
Before we make spill.
I definitely drank too much of it.
It's good stuff. Tell me when.
That's good. You fucking.
Not very much.
Just a little.
Yeah, thanks.
Just a little bit.
That ain't too bad.
It's so rich. Like
It is.
It is.
It is.
I'll tell you guys this again because we've talked about it before. Hard Truth Hills down in old Brown County, Indiana. They make all this good stuff, man. This peanut butter whiskey, the Hard Truth cinnamon
I
vodka,
have some of their bourbon cream at home, dude. That stuff's good too.
bourbon cream.
Yeah.
It's so good in coffee.
they have a gin. It's pretty tasty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now behind you is this gigantic bottle of white rum that Tyler brought us. I wouldn't even touch it or look directly at it. To be honest
What's
with
its
you,
name? What's it? The brand of it? Grand Legacy.
Grand Legacy
Like
white
that,
rum.
That stuff is probably like $3. For
That stuff was stolen from CVS by a 16-year-old 4 months ago.
Probably.
Like that's what it looks like. It definitely had a tag on it that would beep if you didn't take it off before you exited the door. Like, where did you get that?
Cleaning out my grandpa's garage.
So wait a minute, hold on. So what you're telling me is that we have to. Hey, you would need a bathroom break too? Yeah. My God,
You guys are trained. You guys are veterans.
the bathroom breaks in this thing.
I've had this shit for 3 hours.
Yeah. But no, seriously, like that Grand Legacy, I looked at it all week. It scares the bejesus out
It
of me.
should. My uncle used to drink it by the handle.
Grand Legacy?
No, not even Grand. Grand.
Yeah, Grand. You don't get the D.
Oh, and the
Not
Grand
yet.
Coramino? You talking about?
No.
No.
Grand Legacy White Rum. Oh, that's a plastic bottle
I was gonna say that looks.
that was
looks
definitely stolen from CVS.
That looks like $7.
How many of
there.
the tacos are left, Brant?
Yeah, it's time.
Are there two? Oh, yeah. All right, perfect.
I think there's more. We're still rocking a whole single in there, Sean.
Shit, yeah.
There's 2 beefy 5 layers and 2 crunchies in
You
here.
still got sauce over there?
Oh, yeah, dude. Right here. A whole sack of it.
Bless you.
Great time. Great time.
And
Dude, the Taco Bell party packs, I recommend.
you can't go wrong.
Dude.
And you can get like Supreme or whatever, or Doritos tacos or anything.
You just get no lettuce and life's good.
Yeah, for Sean B. I mean, in his defense, Taco Bell, when you get lettuce on your tacos, dude, I feel like all you get is lettuce. Like,
Right.
I feel like if you order no lettuce, they actually give you some
overcompensate.
meat.
You get something else,
They
yeah.
give you some meat.
That's fair.
But yeah, you get their lettuce. It's like eating a crunchy salad with a little beef in it.
That's a tortilla.
I've been over here
salad.
crushing it the whole time.
Yeah, dude. I
Guys
noticed that when I
making
ate
fun of
that
me.
softie right there. I'm like, that's got some meat in it.
Yeah. See? That's what I'm talking about.
All right, boys. So we're gonna.
So we got this hard truth peanut butter whiskey. I'm not even a big whiskey guy, but this is good.
It's like
Oh my gosh, it's
very,
so good.
very peanut
dude,
buttery. Yeah.
it's so good.
Oh yeah, definitely the sweet.
It's got like a saltiness.
That is 30 weight motor oil. Not in taste, but viscosity.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
definitely
sure.
the viscosity
Could
is.
you imagine drinking that right out of the freezer, dude? Just fucking like honey.
Have
you
you
like,
just got the bottle up? It's like, hold on, honey, I'm pouring a shot. You've been there for 10 minutes.
just wait.
My wife said, you need to bring me one of those fucking tacos.
Yeah, my wife texted me that about 45 minutes ago,
Which is on top of it. Mine is not.
and then
Slow
and then
ass.
has proceeded to text me Cancun repeatedly.
Wow.
Because we talked about our man trip.
Yeah, she's,
We're going on a
she's
man
upset.
trip.
We are going on a man trip real soon, Tyler.
Vegas. We go to Vegas every year.
Going to Vegas.
Coming up.
You had just gotten back from Vegas last time.
I went in
was on.
November.
Yeah.
I went in November to the
Yeah.
Colts Raiders game.
Yeah.
I'm going again in February on a man trip,
Man trip.
February 26th.
You, Tyler, and some friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nate.
I don't know who I was going this
Nasty
year.
Nate's going?
Yep.
Ooh, there you go.
It's me, you, Nate,
love me some
Andy,
Nate.
Patrick, Jones, and my brother.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So it's like
Me,
one of the
you,
group.
Nate, Andy, Patrick, Jones, my brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
seven.
So like the group that
the main seven.
the main 7.
Yeah.
Magnificent,
Magnificent.
magnificent
Yeah.
seven.
And
So-
I wasn't included like in the first iterations of the trip, but like
No.
I've been
but-
going for like
but
the last whatever.
Me
how-
and Andy were the only surviving members of the first iteration.
That's what I mean. How many years have I even been going? It feels like a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
It was. I'll tell you
That's a
when your first
scientific
trip
number.
was. I'll tell you when
lot.
your first trip was 2019.
That was it felt like it's longer than that.
You want to know a secret? I tell this story a lot to people. I don't know that I've ever told it to Tyler.
No, you have.
Have I?
Yeah. You
'Cause-
have.
'cause
when
when-
you guys were all like, man, I don't know how this is gonna be. fucking- I don't know
Yeah,
how
because
it's
so
gonna
in 2019, Tyler joined our man trip. Recently single, was wild as shit, like in the bar every night, hitting on anything that moves, drunk as fuck, not knowing how he ever got home.
be.
And then Brian Jones, owner of Edge Construction, by the way, Edge Construction, masters of all things construction. Call my friend Brian. Tell him the Mind Snacks podcast sent you. 812-343-3035.
That plug game is that plug game is real.
Right. So Brian's like, hey, I think we're going to bring Tyler and me to Vegas this year. And me and Nate were both like, the fuck? Like, we'll leave this fucking kid in Nevada. Like, the fuck is this kid's problem? Like, he is fucking wild. Like,
Taking some
just too
fucking
much.
kid
Just
with
too
us?
much. Just too much. So we get to Vegas, and you and I had gone to get pizza. This is when I fell in love with you. This is the moment.
This was when you first laid eyes on me.
We went to get pizza at this Pizza by the Slice joint on Fremont. And I was like, Tyler, do me a favor. Help me film this pizza review video. And then he was fucking about it. Like, he was like, yeah, dude, that'll work. Like, let's do that. Or whatever,
The one
however
bite.
it went down.
The one bite.
Yeah, the one bite. And I was like, seems that you are a friend and not foe.
Yeah.
And then
We had a good time that trip. Too.
that was February.
friends.
That was
not
February.
food.
Fish up for-
That was February of 19. We launched this podcast,
Directly.
8 months later, 10 months later, whatever.
Real
Yeah.
close.
Yeah.
So-
That's about how long it takes to make a baby.
That is.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That's deep, dude.
I didn't think of it that way, dude.
Yeah.
When you said that,
It was like naming a child. Honestly, when we named the show, it was like naming a
You had
kid.
to percolate it.
Dude, when we named this show, it was like naming a kid, dude. We
Yeah.
sat forever. Like, I think this was probably multiple nights at the bar.
We're like, no, Brunswick, that's out.
yeah, right.
I get real defensive with the name of the show because I'm from the first time I heard it, right? So I was talking to you at Ziggy's or something, like,
Yeah.
hey, check out the Mind Snacks podcast. I was like, Mind Snacks? Like food for thought? Like Mind Snacks?
No, fucking no.
Right. But that's how I interpreted it on the front end, and I was like, damn, that's a good name, dude. And so then people are always like, are you saying Mind Sex? And I was like,
Are you saying mime sex?
And every time somebody
got
says
that
something
too.
like that to us, we're like, yes.
Mime
yeah,
We're
smack?
saying,
the best.
we're saying mime sex.
yeah, I'm out
Mind
there.
smacks?
I'm out there on the streets fighting for you. I'm
saying
like,
mind
no.
sacks? Yes, we're saying mind sacks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pete was like,
Mind smacks.
mind smacks.
that's good.
We're like, what is that even? Like,
No,
what
that
would-
guy who was on the phone with, I'm on Mind Smacks, and he's like, oh.
Yeah, he was on speakerphone, like, I'm about to go on the Mind Smacks podcast, and his friend was like, oh.
That's the most uneventful thing ever.
Are we doing Who Wants $10? No, we are not doing Who Wants $10 tonight.
Dude, I was-
Sorry.
What? Oh,
I don't get to watch my episode of Grimm before bed.
Why? Because we've gone so long?
Yeah. Allie
Yeah.
said she's going to sleep, dude, and I can't watch it without her.
Oh,
You guys ever
sorry.
seen that TV show, Grimm? It's very, very good.
Was it a CW show? I feel like I saw it advertised there once.
It might-
What's it streaming on?
I watched it on Amazon Prime. It might have been a CW show.
Yeah, I used to watch a lot of
So, like,
Flash. I got weird with that show.
Guy hunts a bunch of monsters.
Kind of.
I'm assuming
yeah,
it's
yeah,
Brothers
yeah.
Grimm, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's the play, Brothers Grimm.
But
No, so like you
kind of
would
more
think
dramatic.
That,
Yeah.
It's not. It's
you
not
would,
that.
no, it's not like about the fairy tales. Like well, that's kind of what I thought when I started
It's
watching
not even
it.
the basis
and like
of
only,
it.
only he can see the
No.
monsters.
No
or something?
Yeah. It's about like yeah, kind of like monsters or whatever.
Damn, that's been out for a
Yeah.
minute too, and I've been thinking about that.
Yeah,
one time.
I think it was a
Yeah.
CW show.
Yeah. It's not like what you think. It's a good show. It's really
good.
good.
Guilty-
Dude, it's
guilty
like,
pleasure?
It fucking takes you out there. Like it takes you for a little. Like you start watching this thing, you're like fucking cool, and then it's like it just turns everywhere, dude.
I just
it
finished.
stays good.
Both seasons of The White Lotus. Have you
Never
guys
seen-
watched
never
that?
seen it.
Ooh, I need it.
Holy,
It's on my
cow.
list.
What is
It's
it?
on my list.
What's
What
it
is
about?
it?
It's
What
an
is it on?
HBO show.
HBO.
Yeah, HBO. And the premise is two different hotels. One's actually a resort, one's a hotel, but they are both the same affiliated. White Lotus is the name of these concierge services. So
What's Jennifer Coolidge?
Jennifer Coolidge is she won awards for both
Yeah.
her. She's
She's a treasure.
she's the only repeat character.
She's a
both those
treasure.
shows. Yeah,
She really is.
Yeah, Stifler's mom, Jennifer
Stifler's
Coolidge.
mom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, MILF.
yep.
All right. Well, guys, it's been almost 2 hours.
Been a
Nailed
long
it.
time, yeah, dude. This fucking
Yeah.
flies.
Been a while. We got one more small thing we got to do before we take off. Because I want to discuss this with people other than Joe.
What?
Joe's an interesting cat. He has an interesting view. I'm digging this red pill, blue pill thing, man.
Oh, which one are we gonna do? The same
Well,
one?
same one, yeah. Yeah.
I've already answered it.
You have.
Yeah.
You have. We'll talk to Brant and Ethan about it. Red pill, go back to 6 years old with all the knowledge you have now. Blue pill, $10 million cash instantly. Ethan, go.
Yeah, I'd go back to 6 with all my knowledge, man.
Yeah.
$10 million, I can make that in a couple of years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make it with one bet on the 2015 Cubs.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm good.
Don't bet the 2015 Cubs, though.
Or is it 16?
Bet the 16.
16
Bet the
Cubs.
16 Cubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
What do you think, Brant?
Yeah, I share in that. I get deeper though. I think about my wife and my kids and stuff, right? Like, so I'll go back to 6 with all my knowledge as long as I can keep that path and not
Yeah.
fuck it up by knowing that that's where.
Oh,
I
you're
wanna
definitely
be,
going
right?
to fuck it up. That's the thing.
Yeah,
You're definitely
yeah,
going to
so
fuck
that's
it up.
It takes some deep thought there
Because there's going to come a point in that new life that started at 6 years old with all your knowledge where you're going to make decisions, obviously, that you didn't make before.
100% based on that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but I
butterfly,
mean, like-
butterfly effect would say that no matter what,
no matter what.
Dude,
Like,
Butterfly
you-
Effect.
No,
that
I mean,
movie is wild.
It is.
you
wild.
had such a small chance to be exactly where you are right now.
Well, I don't want to be where I'm at right now. I want to be in a different circumstance, but with the
No,
same,
no, no, but with the same
team.
family. Like,
You know
and
what I
that-
mean?
I mean,
yeah, that's-
but like you would know like where you met and all this stuff, and you can just make that happen again, probably.
Well, I know where we met, and it wouldn't be too far from that 6-year-old.
Yeah, but here's the thing:
threshold,
like he
so-
wouldn't have to be sly.
I met my wife online.
You fucking creep.
Yeah. Yes,
He's
I
like, yeah,
am.
dude, I was in a Yahoo
That's
chat
how
room.
I got her.
Okay. Hold on. I gotta know which app
Ah, crap.
was it. Hinge?
Nope.
Was it Grindr?
Tell me it was Tinder.
Was it Grinder?
If you say it, I know it. Why can I not think of it?
Bumble.
Bumble, eHarmony,
MSN Online.
AOL chat.
AOL chat.
Farmers Only.
Edinburgh's only.
Christian
Mingle. Fuck.
Christian. I cannot remember. Why can I not remember? She's gonna text me here in a minute. and
What
be like,
bootleg ass shit were you using?
No kidding,
if you
dude.
can't remember, we've been through all the major ones.
Craigslist personals.
That's what. Yeah.
I want to say eHarmony, but I don't think that's right. I don't think
Oh,
it's
but
right.
it was an actual
Oh,
dating.
was it-
It was
was
a
it-
dating
it was a
app
real one.
though.
Was it like
Match.
Match?
She just texted me. God dang it, I love
Match?
that woman.
Match.
She is the best. I don't know why.
Hi, Jen. Because she's obviously watching.
She is.
Hi,
yeah,
Jen.
Match,
Yeah, she's
yeah.
like,
Dude,
she's
you
like
think-
making sure she's like watching everything he does. She's like,
I just used her
remember that?
name, and I apologize for that. Like, I usually won't do that, but I definitely did.
Oh, she's a sweetheart.
Oh no, no.
Hi,
she-
person who I know is married to
fine.
Ethan.
She's Match. It was Match. I don't know why I cannot remember that.
Okay.
Definitely Match.
So,
So a success story
Success.
from the online dating.
Big
well, yeah, you
success.
guys should be a testimonial to one of their commercials.
dude.
Does Match.com still put out commercials? I haven't watched cable television. in
Do
a
they
long
still
fucking
put out?
time.
I don't know. No, we got kids, so who knows?
I'm about
Working
to
on
watch-
another one if you don't go get cut.
I
son.
really
Yeah.
need to do that.
All right.
I,
I've been
My
on
buddy,
you
my
about
buddy
this.
just got it done, dude. He said it's fucking nothing. Just
Cakewalk. Cakewalk. I've done it. Cakewalk.
do not even try to pretend it was a cakewalk.
It
You
hurt.
You came into work like that next week. You were like,
Not
worst
true.
thing I ever
No,
did.
no, that's not true. That's not true. What you're remembering is that the day that it happened.
You guys
okay, I
have
got
to be clear about the fact that you're talking about vasectomies. Because it took
You're
me
right.
a second. I was like, I can't imagine what the 4 people listening are thinking right now.
dude. No. So I got my vasectomy.
Vasectomy.
I got my vasectomy.
And then you showed up. You showed up to a work
We had
party.
a- we had a
10
work-
minutes later.
We had a workout and I drove from the vasectomy, no locals, no anesthesia, no nothing. I let them rock. And I drove straight to that party and I was feeling pretty fucking good. I shotgunned a beer in the parking lot of the fucking doctor's facility, drove straight over to the party and I'm like, hey, I'm cool. My wife's like, hey, you're fucking up right now.
yeah.
And I was like, don't talk to me like that.
Do we really need to?
And then she continued to talk to me like that, and I was like, "All right, honey, I'm sorry." So, the party was being held at the bottom of a hill by a lake, and the hill's not big, but that day it was a mountain.
You went to a party on a day when you couldn't get a boner?
I think you could get a bonus.
Oh, you
just can't
can
whack
do
off.
it. It doesn't make it a good fucking idea.
Yeah, you just can't whack it for like a month, for like a week.
Okay, no, they told me 10 days. I made it 3. Yeah, you want to talk about painful?
You fucked after 3 days?
Did not fuck. No.
You had to wait?
Well, I fucked, but not a woman. You know.
He's like, it's that thing that Kale said. He's like, he often practices, what is it? Something, but often without a mate.
I'll say this. I'll say this. You know the load up to when you're getting ready to become all over the place. You know what I mean? The load up was the most painful experience I've ever had in my life. 3 days post.
This is ruining it for me.
Yeah.
God.
Okay, yeah, but moral of the story, bro, is that you don't try to pleasure yourself 3 days post vasectomy. You wait the 10 days, like they said. You don't brand.
Wait the 10
I like
days.
how he couldn't even wait 10 days. He's like day 3. He's like, fucking god.
It was
damn.
it was
I'd
curiosity.
struggle for 3
Curiosity
days.
did kill that cat too, man.
He's like, man. He's like, they told me 10 days. I wonder what'll
so
happen.
you're sitting there, you're like, how bad
It was.
is
It
this
truly
gonna
was.
be?
It truly was. It was like
so
glutton
he
for the
looked-
pain type thing.
Okay, at this party, I distinctly remember this party because
I was sweating bullets, and I was probably
he's
ghost white.
sweating. He looks like he's in pain, but he's denying that he's in pain. I am like on cloud
72.
14, 72.
Yeah.
I was high as a kite.
Yes, up in the stratosphere.
Bad.
You were. I remember speaking to you.
Okay, you know the Chinese
And-
balloon? Yeah. I left the Chinese balloon like,
Yeah.
in the dust.
oh yeah. It's like Apollo 13. It's bad.
I got to finish it out. I think it was red pill. Red pill was 6 with all your knowledge.
Yeah.
Blue pill. I'll go red pill.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'd do that because I'd be rich as fuck.
What'd you say, Sean?
I was a red pill too, but I have the same concerns. You know what I mean? Like, I want to meet my wife and child,
Yeah.
and I just don't think there's any way that's conceivable.
No, I think you're right
Obviously,
about that, but
it's
I'm going
more
to try my damn
profitable.
You
best.
could be in the delivery room when they were having her.
Obviously, it's more just show up and be like, I don't know that you know this right now because
I'm
you're
gonna fucking marry that woman.
because you're well, you got to think too. This is hysterical. My wife was 17 when she was giving birth to Elena. She was 17. I was 28, 29.
I was talking about when Sarah was born.
Oh, when Sarah was born?
You're just gonna go there and be like, I'm gonna fucking marry her.
When Sarah was born, I was 12. So I could have definitely been there. Yeah.
You could have put Hoof down and made that happen.
yeah, dude. You'd have already been 6 years into your fucking thing. You already know. You're
I
like,
just walked in and be like, sorry, Steve, but that's my girl. Be like, she's a newborn baby. I'd be like,
now.
Steve, you didn't
she's
hear me.
my girl later.
That's my boo.
She's my boo later.
yeah.
I'll
I
see
thought you
you.
were talking about when Elena was born.
Have you
Just
seen that?
walk in there, I'm 29, Sarah's 17, having a baby, and I'm like, that's my kid. And I get arrested.
No, yeah.
For those that haven't figured it out, there's a 12-year age difference between my wife and I.
Love at first sight.
So her 12-year-old child is not my biological child.
God, I hope not.
It's just not. Oh God, but I love her the same.
They met on the Big Lots. How's that even work?
So they were both managers at respective Big Lots stores, and Rob used to be like, we kind of made fun of him a little bit because my brother and I were young and we were in that age where we made fun of him a little bit. He would like write my mom poems and shit, and then fax them to her from store to store.
Holy shit, it was a Step Brothers conference meeting type esque.
Kind of like.
They're at the Big Lots conference, dude.
But
They have those.
but my brother and of course we were the best men in the wedding. Like I love my stepdad; he's fucking amazing. But at the time, we were like, "Why is this fucking dude writing my mom poetry?"
I guarantee you.
And my mom's like, "Oh my God, it's beautiful. I love it." And we're like, "Gay." It worked out though because, like I said, my mom's married to an amazing human, and she doesn't have to. Yeah, they're gold. So
Good.
But at the time, we fucking were clowning. But yes, they definitely met through being managers at their respective Big Lot stores.
It's incredible.
Oh, yeah.
It's an incredible story. It's cool.
Yeah, I met my wife at Ziggy's.
Yep.
Really? Yep.
I met a lot of potential wives there.
Yep.
I'm just kidding.
I met my wife at Ziggy's. She came into Ziggy's. I don't know why she did this. At the time I met my wife, she was 26 years old.
Dude, my ass hurts
I would've
from
been
sitting on this
38.
fucking chair.
you all right, bub?
Take your
Yeah,
feet
yeah,
about
but
it.
these chairs aren't made for 2 hours long to sit.
They're
dude.
not. They're not. But
be
yeah,
honest,
she came
I
in
did not
20,
realize it was 2 hours already.
26 years old, and she had to have the gray beard.
100%.
Sean's like, no, this is what really happened. He's like, I need to see your ID, and he wrote down her address real quick, and then he just went out with a boom box to her front.
No
yard.
way, dude. She still makes jokes about when she
say
stalked
anything
me.
style.
Say anything.
She still makes jokes about when she stalked me. Because you remember when she was stalking me, like we'd be on the podcast talking about like, God damn it, we ran out of Red Bull. All of a sudden she'd be in the comments like, check your porch.
Oh yeah,
I'm like, how do you even know where I fucking live?
yeah, dude. Remember that
Gray beard.
hardcore stalking.
She fucking
Gray beard.
it worked.
Is there still a dog?
Well done, Santa Claus. I don't know. I think there's some music playing out there too.
There is music playing out there.
Yep.
I keep getting those.
There's a
Shop
whole other business over there. I'm trapped in between two businesses in here.
I love it. Between two pods. You know, maybe they're podding over there.
What is it? Between two ferns or whatever.
Between two ferns.
Between two ferns. It's at Galvanagus. That is a beautiful show.
Brant, Ethan, I appreciate you guys coming in tonight.
We appreciate
Tons of
you,
fun.
Sean,
I
Tyler.
appreciate the
I
invite.
Fun
appreciate
night.
you guys.
Great conversation.
Yeah,
I'm going to have to
good
break
time.
this episode into 2 parts because the file is going to be massive.
What did we hit? How were we at?
Because we talk, we're at just right under 2 hours.
Right under.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, we started at 10 after 8. It is now 10:08.
Oh well, we're going that 2 minutes
Well, yeah,
because I got 2 hours last time I was on.
we got to get your
I'm
final
here to do that
thoughts.
shit
Like,
again.
Brant, you got anything to want to say before we go?
I appreciate both of you.
Dude.
I'm gonna begin to really promote the Mind Snacks podcast on my social media platforms because
appreciate
you guys
that.
aren't getting the love. This is a fantastic setting.
Well,
It's
you
a
know,
great place to come shoot. The
It's
shit.
funny, and like we never really cared about getting the love. Like our thing was like, as long as we're having fun, we're gonna keep fucking doing it.
Absolutely, but it's time.
Oh yeah,
It's
Oh
time.
wow.
It's time to go. It's time to go.
It's time.
It's time.
We need to go hunting.
Well,
soon.
now I feel like a lightning
Tyler,
bolt.
that sounds like the end
we
of the
shared
Lion
contact
King.
information last go around, right?
It is time.
I don't think so. Did we?
I don't remember if we did or not.
I don't remember.
I know that we're social media friends on a couple of different capacities.
We are that.
Yeah, Tyler, I gotta get your number on the way out of here. We'll
Yeah.
hook up in that way.
And of course, as you guys know, coming to a ballot near you.
You're looking at.
We're gonna be
2024
presidents.
presidential candidate.
We're going to be presidents. We're running for
I
president.
technically can't because I'm not old enough.
Even though he can't, we're going to run until we get kicked out of the process because Tyler's too young to be my
then
running
we'll
mate.
really run in the next one.
Yeah.
They're like, wow, these two retards are back.
Let's go.
It's funny because, I didn't think this podcast would make it the 3 years that it has. But now, like that, I know it has to make it 7 before we can actually run for president. Well, sky's the limit.
yeah, you're
I'll
there.
go 7, dude.
Sky's the limit. We're getting that fucking billboard.
You keep saying that, and I want to see it.
We're going to get that little shitty one by Atterbury in that guy's front yard.
That guy, yeah, it's right in the front yard of Hospital Road. Yes,
But it's going to be
Yes.
awesome
Right in
because
his
What is
front
it?
yard.
I think it's like State Farm right now. Isn't it?
I don't know.
Like an
It's
insurance
gonna
one?
be us.
God knows it's not them, but it needs
Yeah,
to be.
it's
so
gonna
Casey
be-
Collins had
Casey
that billboard
Collins,
for a
that's
long
old.
time.
No, I'm not even talking about that one. I'm talking about the shitty one, like some dude.
It's
built
like
it,
6 feet off the ground.
Yeah, right on the corner. You know what I'm talking
Yes,
about?
I know
Right
what
That
I
sounds like the billboard that we would get.
That's it.
Because the big ones are like $750 for like a short amount of time. I bet we get that little fucker for $30.
Yeah, but we'll
Probably, dude.
we'll crowdfund that 750. You guys are. This is a campaign. You need to take.
We need to put
Well,
a jar. We'll put
technically
a jar
to be taken serious by the.
Ziggy's.
We'll put a jar up. You need. Yeah, that's it. We put a jar up at Ziggy's. Yeah, we talk to Mark.
Technically-
Mark, I'm putting a jar on the fucking bar. This
To be
is what's
taken
happening.
seriously, we have to raise $5,000 for the state to take us serious.
Just to run.
Really?
For the state to take us serious, or get a whole lot of signatures.
I feel like we could get more people to sign, but
Yeah.
$5,000 will be easier.
Well, that time is now.
Yeah. Oh, I'm
we
well
gotta
aware.
start getting that together now.
I think it's more fun to talk about than it actually is to do.
Oh, absolutely. Let's get shirts though, for sure. At the bare minimum,
Shirts,
whether or not we actually get it done. whether you
shirts,
guys do
banners,
that,
tattoos.
tattoos.
My slogan this year was "Write me in."
That's good.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I
slick.
mean, I wrote my own
That's
name
real
in on the
smooth.
ballot.
I like to think of it as like a Burton me.
It's rigged.
You know what I mean? Like he's a verb.
Burton me?
Burton me.
You know what it means to be Burton?
It's a verb, dude.
4 people know and they don't live to talk about it. Ty, you got any final thoughts for tonight, buddy?
Dude, I can't wait to get feeling back on my ass. It's been a rough day.
Oh my God.
Oh, my goodness.
Boys and girls, for Brant and Ethan, and of course my friend Tyler Me. My name is Sean B, and this has been the Mind Snacks Podcast. Thank you guys for listening. And remember, Edge Construction is the masters of all construction work
The plug master.
you could possibly need done ever. Okay? Brian and his boys, they're amazing. Give them a call, 812-343-3035. Let them know the Mind Snacks Podcast sent you. Also, you got dogs. Sometimes they can't stay home alone. Maybe it's going to be a day, a month, a week. Better not be a year, but if it is, I'm sure there's options. At Just Like Home Doggy Daycare. You can find them on the web at justlikehomedoggy.com or on Facebook, Just Like Home Doggy Daycare. You may have to be away, but Tyler, for their pets, it'll be
Just like home.
get the fuck out of here. Have a great night, guys. Thank you so much. We will see you next Wednesday.
We really need to film some commercials.
Agreed.
Then we can just hit a button.
You guys.